Ooh, hello everybody! We made it! Another stream, but a very exciting stream. As you can see, we have a very cool guest. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ox. Some of you know me. I'm Harcula. I'm here to help Eve open some Riftbound packs.
All right. Yeah, so Ox is here. Chat, you will have to tell me how Ox's volume sounds voice-wise, because Ox is not going to tell me that, how it shows up on stream, so one of you will have to tell me that. And make sure it's okay. I'm going to try to make sure we sound good, but we're here to open some Riftbound packs. Very exciting. We have one box of Vendetta, and we have a second box of Unleashed. And so we will be opening through all of these packs today.
Eve and I split the box of Unleashed before I left. I'm streaming here from Canada, by the way.
Yeah.
So I have moved to Canada. Spoilers for anyone in my stream. And so Eve and I split up the Unleashed box, and I have half of the packs.
And I have the other half. Also, I have the box. But yeah, so we have basically a full box of Unleashed packs, just split quite far apart from each other. Then we have a whole thing of Vendetta packs to get through. But yeah, so the new set is here. It's very exciting. I will probably start us off by showing off. Oh, what's up, Artemis? Bark, bark, woof, woof, woof. I will start us off by showing off the pulls so far, because I have been to a bunch of pre-Rift events, which, for those of you who don't know, are Riftbound's like launch events where you get to open some new packs, make a little deck with them, and play against the other people in the pre-Rift. So I've been already opening some packs, and so far we're doing pretty good this set. We have of this very exciting alt art red Kaisa. These are going for like $70, $80 right now. We're doing pretty good. Then we have one Crystal Rose Lux. This card's about $30 to $40. Very exciting. Then I've opened one Overnumber Swain. Yeah, Kaisa and her twin Kaisa. But we have our Overnumber Swain. I got this yesterday as a prize for winning a pre-Rift. And then today, I opened this Ambessa Legend from the final pre-Rift that I will be attending. So we already have 2 Overnumbers and 3 of the fancy Crystal Rose alt arts. So we're doing pretty good.
Tell me about the Matriarch of War, because you said it was a nice card.
Yeah, so I will actually pull it out of the top loader so we can get a little better look at it here. So this is actually I will give us the full view, because this card is very, very cool looking, and overnumbers are really hard to appreciate when they're in sleeves. It really dulls how like foiled and like cool shiny they are, because like, for example, here is a regular Riftbound card, a bird token. And you can kind of see how a bird token looks for its shine and its texture.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hold up the Ambessa, and you can just see how much more like glossy foiled, the gold trim, just how much nicer these look than a standard card. But so this Ambessa, as Ox said, the Matriarch of War. So it's Legend Ambessa. You can read in the small text. Matriarch of War. This is a legend card. So if you're playing an Ambessa deck, you will put this out on the table. It will be part of your starting zones and everything. And it says, when you empower something else, empower me, disempower me, and recycle a rune, and exhaust me to ready a unit. So this card basically lets you extra move your units around the board. It's pretty decent legend. It's a very nice card. This was the only one of the new legends from this set that I was kind of excited about maybe trying to play. And so very funny too that I actually opened the card I need to play it. Well, the very fancy version of the card I need.
Is this this concept of empowering, is this new to Vendetta?
It is. So, Empower is a new mechanic for Vendetta where a unit will say Empower, and we'll find some of these when we get into the box here. A card will say Empower, then it'll list a cost that you have to pay, and then it'll list an effect that the card gets once it's empowered. And then this Empower effect lasts as long as the creature is still alive. Or the card, because sometimes it's on gear. And I have all my tokens here, but I've misplaced where I put the new tokens. They also had to make a new token for Empower. Actually, here, I found the copy of the lower Ambessa. So this card is the same, for all intents and purposes, playability-wise. This is the same card as this card. They are both the Ambessa Matriarch of War. This is simply the really common playable version. This is the $100 fancy version.
It has slightly different text, I think.
Oh, yeah, they did. So this one actually explains Empower. It has that middle line of text that says, I become empowered if I'm not already. And on the fancier versions of cards, they tend to cut out that rule text just because they want the card to look nicer. So they remove that little bit in the middle. But yeah, so...
Isn't there already a legend that you can exhaust to have a unit enter ready or something? And
what were you going to say?
It doesn't have to be empowered?
Yes, so there is the Vi legend, which will also allow you to ready a unit. But that one's stipulation is if you win a combat by 3 or more damage, then you can ready a unit. So the Vi legend also has a stipulation, but it's a little less flexible because you have to win a combat to do it. Versus you're going to read, once we get into opening the Vendetta, I'll read out how easy some of the empowers are, and they're like, yeah, you will do this a lot more than you'll win combat. But yeah, so I think we're pretty much done with our introduction spiel, and we're going to get to opening packs. So I am going to get my knife, and I'm going to open this because this is still nice and sealed.
Tell us who we're hoping for in Vendetta.
Okay. In Vendetta, basically the things we would like to pull depends on what so we're going to have personal picks that I'm going to go through those first because they're things I want, even though they are not like the best things we could pull. And then I'll say what are the best things we could pull because we'd like either or on some level. Personal pick, my card that I desperately would like to open any of is these Kaisas belong to the Crystal Rose skin-lined set of cards. There are 6 of them. One of them is Sona. Sona is my main champion in League of Legends, and so I would like to get the Sona card, but also I play Sona in my Ahri deck, and I need 3 of them. So I desperately would like to open at least one of them. Yeah, this is personal fulfillment versus financial goals. Then my other personal... Oh, we've disappeared.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. My other personal picks would be the connecting arts. So there are over numbers. The Swain is one of them, where there are 2 cards that'll have a connecting art. In the Swain's case, the other card is Aurelia, and then normally when you put them together like this, you would see the full art. I don't have any finished connecting arts. I actually only have this one connecting art card.
Well, you didn't get all 6 of those poros?
Yeah, so like the poros were like that in the other set, but these ones are only 2s. And I would like to pull some of the connecting art cards. Specifically, I would like the Leona and Diana connecting arts, or the Morgana and Kale connecting arts. There are a lot of cool ones. I would take the Aurelia one just because I have the Swain, and it'd be really funny to be able to go like try to trade my 2. I have both connecting arts. Will you trade me for the things I want? That'd be pretty fun. So those would be like the next step of thing that I would be okay with getting. And then we get into the financial gain portion of the desires. And the center character on this box, Akali, is the most expensive over number card. I had a friend open one at the pre-rift. That card is selling from between $2,000 to $3,000 for the signed version of the Akali card. So like, who's going to say no to $2,000 to $3,000? This box overall cost me, since I bought this, about $125. So if we turned our $125 of gambling into $2,000 of winning, then as we know, gambling pays off.
I hope everyone's children are listening at home.
Yeah. We will either have a cautionary life tale by the end of this, where we fail to hit anything we want and gambling is the worst thing ever, or we'll be rich and it'll be great. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the box. Time to ruin everything for the sealed collectors. I'm sorry, sealed collectors, look away. But yeah, as I joke constantly, I do not understand being a sealed collector. I like having cards to play with. Can't believe Eve is opening the first ever double signature box. That'd be funny.
Has there ever been a double signature box?
Not that I know of, but...
It's probably one of the sealed ones.
Yeah, I know. It's the sealed boxes somewhere. So yeah, we have our Vendetta packs. Ooh, very exciting. This box is very heavy. I'm going to go ahead and put these up to the top here. So I will be grabbing them from off screen. And then here are the Unleashed. Like I said, it's about half a box here. Those will be off to the left. And then we'll just have our hand cam zone here. So, oh, and also, this is the debut stream of my playmat as my background for the card openings. If anybody knows what this is, if you know, you know, and you're cool.
I don't remember. Did you ever... Because you sent me this. Is it like a Riftbound playmat, or is it just a playmat?
No, it's just a playmat.
Okay.
It doesn't have any zones or anything. You could just generically use this for anything. It effectively doubles as a giant mouse pad. It's actually covering my entire mouse pad and keyboard area, which is funny.
All right, well, let's open you a Sona.
All right, so I will pull the first of the Vendetta packs. How very exciting. Let's see. As people regulars of pack openings will know, I like to comment on how easily these open. Riftbound packs, notoriously terrible. Oh my god, it's Vex. Hello, Vex.
Hi, Vex.
We do indeed have Ox on stream. So yeah, we're gonna try the pull tab here. Hey, look at that. Perfect pull on the first pack. We're winning. Very fun for us. It's all downhill from here, chat. They don't get better than that pull. So we have Forsaken Bakai. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Baccai. Bakai. That's what I'm gonna go with. He's like a rat guy.
Artemis says you've been doing a lot of perfect pulls this set. Is it just because like you have maybe they fixed the packaging or something?
Right. They might have actually fixed it, which would be very nice of them to have done, because it's been notoriously bad in the past. But yeah, big rat. So then we have Serene Ascetic. It's a guy. Art is probably not that good. Oh, we have crowd favorite, the Otterpuss. Weird little guy. This card is strange.
Which one's the Otterpuss?
I believe this thing.
Okay.
Because it looks like it ends in octopus tentacles.
Ew.
So it's like otter top half, octopus bottom half.
That's like the aquatic version of a centaur.
Then we have Repair Specialist.
Artemis, did Eve tell you about Rat Beloved?
Then we have Up from the Deep. This card, one of the most disgusting new broken cards of the set. Up from the Deep, 3 cost. It says, play 2 1 might tentacle unit tokens from Bilgewater. And it has Flow 3, which Flow is another new mechanic from this set, where Flow allows you to, for the cost, play this card out of your trash. So, very interesting. You have to keep track of these in the trash, which is different and new. And yes, as Artemis has said, I don't recall off the top of my head. Lol. I have not. I could answer this. I have not told Artemis about Rat Beloved. If you would like to explain Rat Beloved.
Rat Beloved is the card we're going to open out of Unleashed. But also, Eve went to a play a couple nights ago at a very interesting venue in Los Angeles called Dynasty Typewriter. And Dynasty Typewriter live streams all of their events. And so they play this absolutely unhinged trailer before every show that they have. That's played both on the screen at the venue and on the live stream. And they have these just ridiculous items that you can get apparently at the gift shop. I don't know if you can, I think you can actually get them. The least unhinged of which is called Rat, Beloved. And it's a rat. And it's a very pink, like word art kind of just Rat Beloved text. And you can get stickers of that if you want to.
It does look like a rat Beanie Baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's, sticker that says Rat Beloved. It's like a fake product thing. Which you can get the stickers. I did see that. They didn't have any sheets with... So it's a sheet that has like the 5 things. Actually, you can't individually buy the Rat Beloved. You can get the sheet that it's on, but then you also get the like 5 other incredibly more unhinged ones with it. I want to say the most unhinged maybe being, I believe it was Horse Throb.
Oh God, I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah. One of them, Artemis, was for a fake erotic magazine of horse transformation, and that was the concerning one.
The other one was just sad.
Yeah, the other one's just kind of sad, but so anyway, we shall continue with the packs now. Now that we've enlightened you about Rat Beloved.
Probably lost half of our audience.
Let's go. And we've probably gained a lot of new members. Hello to the people who were really into Horse Throb. The fur affinity ass merchandise. You're right, Artemis. So anyway, we've got Reluctant Leader. He's fine. Jagged Cutlass. This card I enjoy. It just is an equipment, gives you a +2, and it says, I can't be moved by enemy spells and abilities. Quite good. Pendulum Blade. This is another actually pretty good card. This is another equipment that gives you a +1, but it says, when I move to a battlefield, give me +2 this turn. So this is a really great attack card. Pretty good. We got Sacred Protector. This guy's pretty bad. It says, I don't deal combat damage unless I'm at a battlefield with exactly one other unit you control. This card's just bad. Then we have Wind and Ghosts. This card's pretty good. It says, choose a unit at a battlefield. If it has 3 or less might, banish it. Otherwise, return it to its owner's hand. So it bounces big units and it banishes little ones. All right, now we have our first shiny card. It is a shiny common, Punching Poro. Then we have an Akali Legend. This is the one we would like to pull the very fancy versions of, but this is the common.
Is that one of the ones that has a crystal
Whoa.
rose?
Now this is funny. We actually have first pack magic. Ooh.
Did you already have one of these?
I do. Now we have 2 of them.
This is truly the set of duplicates.
Yeah, that's so funny. And then we got a regular ass rune here. I guess I have to sleeve this right out of the gate. We have pulled a Swain over number to go with our Swain over number, which I just think is incredibly funny. So the Swain, this card is currently about $100.
Oh my God.
So this guy almost makes up the price of the box by himself. But I can't believe in our first pack, we got that. For those of you who know me a little bit better and have been with me to maybe card game nights or heard me talk about card games, I always take the pack closest to me. That's my pick. And so this was on the top right hand of the box. I would have grabbed this pack off the top if I was the person buying a pack from this box. And so we would have been rewarded for this mildly crazy behavior. But anyway, that's so funny. So we're opening off strong. We have an over number right out of the gate. And now, as Artemis said, we have Swain and his twin brother, Swain.
And Vex can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter either, Vex. Can't believe we got that in her first pack. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
All right. Let's see what we got in our first pack magic for Unleashed.
Yeah, so we're going to be toggling who's opening. Ox will be starting us off with the Unleashed packs.
Not a great tear. I've only made halfway down.
You really wish they would tear better.
I do. All right.
If we get first pack Ultimate Baron Artemis, it will be very funny.
No, I am helping open. Vex, we bought a Unleashed box, or I bought an Unleashed box actually, because Eve wasn't sure if she was going to buy it, and she wanted an extra chance in the lottery. So I bought one, and I surprised Eve with it right before I moved to Canada. And I took half of the packs with me. We actually that night we each opened one, and then I took half of the rest. So I have 11 packs here in Canada, and we're doing a co-stream to open them.
Yeah.
All right. We have Vault Breaker, Skyward Strike,
Nice.
Ice Veil Archer, Prepared Neophyte. I'm not very familiar with the Unleashed cards. Isolate. Move an enemy unit from a battlefield to its base. Then, if it's an enemy unit alone at that battlefield, draw one.
We love drawing
Interesting.
cards.
There's a Loyal Poro. A Towering Combatant.
It's
We
an
have Abandoned Hall.
unhinged pick
Battlefields.
Vex. All right. Abandoned Hall is a very good battlefield.
Imposing Challenger. Safety Inspector. The first shiny card is a Monch.
Ooh, shiny Monch. You'll have to let me know how they taste.
We have a shiny Scuttle Crab.
Let's go.
When this
Crab.
just draws one.
Crab is so good. Crab is one of the best cards in
Oh.
Unleashed, actually.
Interesting. Units with 0 might can hold or conquer. So, like, if you have, I don't know when you would have it. And it doesn't say just your units; it's everybody's units, I guess.
Yeah. Oh,
And we have a Shadow.
it's
This is a Vex signature unit.
yeah. Epic on your first pack. That's fun.
And an XP tracker.
Yep.
This must be new. Okay, so for sure the Shadow gets a sleeve.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me.
The Shadow and the Crab can both get a sleeve, because Crab
Okay.
is really good. It's the new best 2-drop for green that was unleashed in Unleashed. Crab does so much for you. Crab will draw you a card when you play it immediately. And Crab will also let you scout your opponent's hand, which is so good. And yeah, I agree, Artemis. XP, my beloathed. And Vex can't wait for the over-number invert timelines. Is an unhinged pick, I gotta say. Would be very funny if they do that.
Is that a thing?
No, they've not done any over numbers that are for just like spells from the set.
Okay, I'm gonna separate. I mean, Eve will just sort through these anyway, but I'm gonna separate the shiny cards.
I'm gonna like
battlefields.
leave our Swain on screen here just because we got him.
Let's see.
He's very funny.
And
But-
the like units and stuff.
I will go ahead and start our next pack. We're going to do, so here's where it gets a little interesting. I am now going to do a Vendetta pack because we're alternating. But I will do this Vendetta, then I will do an Unleashed, then another Vendetta, and then Ox will open an Unleashed. So you're about to get 3 Eve packs in a row. And this is just because I couldn't also now give half of the Vendetta box to Ox. That would have made this the most entertaining version of this.
You could for about the price of the box.
Yeah. At that point, I would just send you the money to buy your own box. And then we just have 2 boxes. But yeah, so let's get the show on the road. Let's see what we get. This is a terrible pull. It's already bad. Garbage. Awful. Only the corner tore. It fought me all the way. That's about the average Riftbound pack opening experience. Get rid of our little trash token thingy at the end. Now we have Iterative Design.
That's a cool card.
What was that?
Iterative Design, that's a cool card.
Yeah, that's a fun one. It's not the best, it's just play a 3 mech token. The quality of the tear impact the quality of the cards. Maybe Vex, because we got the perfect pull on the first one, and then we got the over number, so... Alright, we got a Ruthless Strike. This is a new pretty good card from the set. It says, deal 3 damage to a unit at a battlefield. If you pay the additional cost, which is discard a card, you can deal 5 instead. Show you the hits. What's up, Weedle? Oh god, not the scissors.
Hi, Weedle.
So Weedle, in the first pack of this Vendetta box, we pulled this. We're 2 packs into the Vendetta box, and literally in the first pack, we got a Swain over number. You know, scissors exist. We will not snip all our corners. But yeah, how have you been, Weedle? What have you gotten? Here are our other hits. These are all my pre-rift hits. So we got Kaisa, Lux, another Swain, and an Ambessa.
It's very funny that we have like 3 or 4 Kaisas and none of them are the most common one.
Yeah, that Ox is correct. I have 3 Kaisas and no base art Kaisas. Yeah, we could Ambessa Gaming for LA. I could send in Artemis, and Artemis can play Ambessa. It's already in the colors Artemis knows. It's going to be great. Oh, we're leaving the Swain there because he's from this box. But yeah, so these are my pre-rift pulls. How'd yours go? And then, I see that, Vex. Alternative unhinged option, the pizza cutter. I cannot imagine trying to get through a box with pizza cutters.
I have a pizza cutter in my drawer. We can try.
We could try. That sounds terrible. You'd need like the sharpest pizza cutter. All right, now we have Mournful Witness. This is my new favorite 2-drop from the set. Mournful Witness says, when a combat I was in ends, empower me. Empowered, I have +2. So this is just a 2-drop that if it ever wins or survives a combat, becomes a 4 permanently. So this is a really good card.
Do you have some kind of marker or do you just have to remember?
Yeah, so we'll see if we open one eventually. There's a token that'll say empower, like these. Which
okay.
When I find one, I'll show it. Our token apparently for this one is Shadow Clone and Tentacles. Ooh, tentacle. And yeah, and the Empower is permanent, Vex. And I do see Weedle. Traded a Morgana and a Leona overnumber for a Zed overnumber, leader, and $100. You have the luck that my friend from the card shop wishes she had then, because if you pulled the Morgana and the Leona, those are 2 that she really would like and has not found. And you got them both, which is funny. Have you seen any other really good pulls? Another one of my friends opened the Akali signature out of his pre-rift kit. And that's probably the best thing I've seen. We have our Mournful Witness. We have a Dredge Up. Tornado Warrior, Masa, Crashing Thunder, Legion Marauder. This is another one of the new best cards. He's a 2-drop who says Empower, pay 1 or 1, and he just gets +1. So he's a 2, he can turn into a 3. He's pretty good, actually.
Why not just have a 3?
Because what this means is on turn 1, you have 2 runes, you can play him for 2. Then on turn 2, you can send him into Conquer and turn him into a 3. And if the opponent played a 2-drop on their first turn, they now can no longer run him over. So, but if he was a 3, he wouldn't be able to be played on turn 1, and he'd be infinitely worse.
Okay.
So it's just the momentum that he builds is quite good. Then we have a Sky Cruiser. This card, 100% worthless. One of the worst things I've read. It says, discard a gear, spend 1 energy, and exhaust this, deal 4 damage to a unit at a battlefield. There are so many easier ways to do 4 damage to a unit at a battlefield. What are we doing? Then we have Rampage. This card's pretty good. Looks like a hyena. This card is a card that has similar text to Challenge, where you choose a friendly unit, an enemy unit. If you paid the additional costs, give that friendly unit +2 this turn. They deal damage equal to their mites to each other. So we'll let you give +2 to your unit, and then they will trade damage with another enemy unit. And it's pretty good. We have Shadow Assassin, who has art that I really like, but is questionable. It says, I enter ready if you have a card with my name in your trash. So the first Shadow Assassin you play won't enter ready, but any other one after that will. Kind of interesting. Then we have a Shiny Soul Spinner. This card is bad. I actually don't know why they printed this, because this is just says ambush, nothing else. So it's a 3-for-3 ambush with no effect. What's that about? This is practically a vanilla card, and I don't understand why they print those.
What do you mean by vanilla card?
So a true vanilla would have no text whatsoever. So it would literally just be 3 energy for 3 might, does nothing. And this card is practically that, except it's 3-for-3, but it does have ambush, so you can play it in a fight as a reaction. So effectively, this card reads, for 3 might, play a +3 to the battlefield. But you'd kind of rather actually play a spell that gave you +3, because that might actually save your unit. This will simply create a second unit. And if they had enough might to kill the first unit that you wanted to save, this guy won't help that. He'll just live through the fight instead.
So, what if it had tank?
Then it would be really good, actually. It'd be a great card.
Okay. So.
Also, hi, Natasha.
Hi, Natasha. Okay. If you had this card, it had tank. Someone would have to attack you. And
no.
Like, okay, I'm attacking this other card. Then they've already chosen. So then the tank wouldn't have any effect, right?
So if you played this card into an enemy attack, damage assignment happens as the very final step of a fight. So the tank unit will come in, and then when you go to damage resolution, they will have to assign damage to the tank first.
Okay.
So if this card had tank, it would be incredible, because it would basically say, soak 3 damage into this card before you can hit anything else.
Natasha, I'm glad you're enjoying Eve's Riftbound nerdery and my questions.
And yeah, Natasha, hi. There are worse fates than pulling this card. I will point them out when we pull one. There are other worse things we could have gotten. But it's not a good one. Hello, I'm in and out, but enjoying the card info. I'm also glad that you're enjoying. Let's talk a little in depth. unlike many other pack opening streams, we are not going to speed run. Just like I've seen ones where they're just like flying through the cards. They're just like, yeah, we don't care. We do care about the game here. We do actually like to talk about how cards work, why cards are good. Yeah. Our next card is Crumbling Sands. This is a weird card. It's a counter spell that says, counter a spell if an opponent has played another spell this turn. So this is a really weird counter spell. It requires your opponent to try to do 2 spell things, but then it can counter any card in the game that's a spell.
So it's like a cheaper deny that can only
It's actually
do a second spell?
It's the same cost as Defy, but it can hit anything that they play second. So currently, if you want to stop any card, you need Wind Wall, which is 3 energy, 2 power. This card can do what Wind Wall can do, but the card they play has to be the second card they play.
Wait, what? How is this different from Defy?
Defy has a limit where Defy says counter a spell that costs no more than 4 energy, 1 power. So this card doesn't have any limitation on the cost of the spell. The limitation is if they've played another spell.
Gotcha.
So it's an interesting counter spell. I don't know if it's good. And yeah, Artemis, we're not just peeling off the last 3 and immediately looking at the shinies. Which people do. And then our final card of the pack, hey, it is Cataclysmic Duel. So we got another epic card. This card is very funny. I've resolved this once today because I got it in my pre-rift, and it says, each player chooses a unit they control. Kill the rest.
I see.
It's very funny. It's just pick your favorite guy. Everything else dies. I think this is a very silly card. Yeah, it is reverse Call the Weak, Artemis. Call the Weak is normally you pick one thing and it dies. This one is you pick one thing and everything else dies. So let me fish out.
It's like the poisonous versus venomous thing.
Fish out a sleeve for that guy. Down here. All right, I get these out of the way, and now we'll get into another Unleashed pack. Yeah. Let's see. Come on, Unleashed. Perfect.
Nice.
Clean. Nice and easy.
Clearly, this will have the Ultimate Baron.
We could get Ultimate Baron, that'd be sick. We could get Signature Vex, that'd be sick. I know we talked about actually our Vendetta hopes, but we did not cover Unleashed. And the Vex Overnumber or Signature are our primary chase in Unleashed. But Ultimate Baron, we would not say no to Ultimate Baron. That's financial gain. As Artemis said, personal fulfillment versus financial gain. We have Fate Weaver, terrible. Smite, sometimes okay. Monch, very silly. Dramatic Visionary, bad. Argonian Visionary, also bad. Bewitching Spirit, disgustingly good, actually. Bewitching Spirit says when you play me, choose a player, they discard 1. So this is a hand rip card that just slowly eats your opponent's hand. It's quite good. Carrion Dredger, he's a good 2-drop. He's a 2-drop that just creates a bird when he dies. Then we have Trapping Grounds. This is a questionable battlefield. We have Insightful Investigator. Ooh, Altar of Blood, second battlefield. Then we have a shiny Crescent Guardian. A Rengar. This is a good card. This is a good card because look how many effects they gave this guy. That's crazy. Remember our spinner, or like bait spinner or whatever who had only one line of text, and then they gave this Rengar 4 incredibly good keywords. I don't know why this guy has so much going for him, but he's great. He's Accelerate, Assault 2, Deflect, and Ganking. This guy does it all. And then we got an Otacon, which is a pretty okay card. Otacon's most interesting effect is that he says, when I attack, the defender must kill one of their units there. So he just flat out murders the enemy units outside of combat. And it's quite good, actually. These over here. Its biggest problem is he's so expensive. It ails people so much. It does. It ails people. All right. Now we'll do another Vendetta. And then we'll be back to Ox. All right. This one's bad. Oh, it was okay. Ultimately got pretty far, but not quite all the way. So I always pull out this, like, garbage card at the back when I throw the trash away. It's like a little rules card they put in the back. All right, so we have Brittle Steel. This card is really good. It's just kill a gear, and it has flow, so you can kill a second gear later if you want to. Quite good. Steamed Hierophant. This card is bad. Grumpy Rock Bear. This guy is weird. He's good in pre-rifts. I don't know if he'll actually be good at all outside of pre-rift. Blade Twirler. This card is interesting. Kinku Lifeblade. This guy, not that good. Keeper of Law. This one, actually bad. Legion Marauder. He's good. Again. Risen Altar. This is a new interesting battlefield. It is quite good. So it just says, empower costs of your units here cost 1 energy or power less. If you use a lot of empower, this card is really good. Great battlefield.
Which does make me wonder, because the one that had like 4 tags, that one said Assault 2.
Yes.
Because it gave him 2 might. But it doesn't say like empower 2 if empowering costs 2. So I don't know why they put the number there. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. Then we got Aka Protector. Covert Informant. This card is maybe good, maybe not. This Covert Informant just says, when you empower me, when I move, draw 1 card. So this card is another Stellacorn Herder, except it's a much more expensive Stellacorn Herder, and that's what makes it bad, but Stellacorn Herder effect is really good. So maybe this card's good. Maybe this card's actually playable. Oh, we got a shiny Dame the Despoiler, which I'll ask you, chat. Do we think this is supposed to be pronounced Dame the Despoiler or Dame the Despoiler? Unclear. But it's bad. When I attack or defend, choose a unit here, increase my might to its might this turn, then give me +1 this turn. So basically, he'll always hit over anything if you can afford to pay 5 additional power and 1 more recycle. So he's for 10 energy, 1 power, this guy could swing over any unit by 1 until they interact with him.
But there's not that many units that are over 10 anyway.
Well, so he's a 5 by default.
Uh-huh.
So you would have to pay 10 and 10. So suppose he attacks a 6, he'll turn into a 7.
Right. So like, but best case, he turns into a 12?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. This is a bad card.
This is a bad card. This would be good if this empower cost wasn't so high, or if he had any other effect. But he exists. Then we got a Morgana card. This card is also maybe not that good. I'm not really sure how this thing is meant to be played. Because it says, when you play me, deal damage to a unit equal to the damage already marked on it. So you have to shoot something with a spell, then you play Morgana, and that damage doubles. It's kind of a weird... This would be good if she wasn't so expensive, because she's 5/5. If she costs like 4, this might be better. But being 5, she occupies most of your turn. And then we got an Alawi. I like Alawi. She creates tentacles. When you play me, or I score, play a 1 might tentacle token. I have +1 for every token you control. So she's pretty good in token decks.
Alrighty. Next Unleashed.
Let's go.
Yeah, most of the way.
Alawi, we do indeed love you, as Artemis has said.
Alrighty. We have an Eclipse, a Sharkling,
Ooh, Sharkling.
Mutated Mouser,
Mouser's a fun card.
+2 while I'm a defender. Tank, I must be assigned. Interesting, okay. So it's just a very strong defense card.
Yep.
Crimson Pigeons, Kinku Initiate, Lunar Boon.
Mm-hmm.
Discard 1, then draw 2. Okay.
Card's pretty good.
Always good to have draw cards.
Yep.
Black Rose Dignitary. This is
Card's also pretty good.
interesting. The art on it is interesting.
God.
Gust Walker.
The worst dog.
Rite of Conquest. Scryer's Bloom. Deceiver Legend.
Is that Scryer's Broom shiny?
No.
Okay, then you have a good pack here. Because your LeBlanc is your first rare.
So LeBlanc Deceiver. Nidalee, Cat Form.
Let's go, Nidalee cat form.
And a Rengar.
Let's go. It's Rango.
And a Brush Battlefield.
Not your favorite cat followed by a worse cat.
Alright, I assume the Rengar gets a sleeve.
Yeah, the Rengar cards were going for like $15 to $20. They might still be going for $15 to $20. That'll be the new most expensive card you've opened.
Do we like these?
And then LeBlanc Legend is fine. You need one if you want to play LeBlanc. Nidalee's actually pretty good. Artemis plays Nidalee. She's just a good time. She draws you cards when she wins combat. And drawing cards is always good.
Alright, I'm gonna put these in my shiny pile.
Let's go, shiny pile. Alright. So it's my turn. And we will go with another Vendetta pack. Yippee! Oh, the Rengar is a cool 20 right now, actually. That's pretty good. Let's go, Ox. You're definitely popping off on those.
So we have...
That's a terrible opening.
I was gonna be like, we've paid for the box, but no, because the $100 card came from the other box.
Yeah, but we're already... If the Rengar's 20 and the box retails for 120, the Rengar is a sixth of the box on his own. We got this Radigan, Forsaken Bakai, Twilight Shroud, Apprentice Mage, Punching Poro. Oh god, it's the Spiderlings. Spiderling, your deck can have any number of cards named Spiderling, so you can make a deck that is just 39 spiders. I don't know why you would do this, but you can do it.
What is it that lets you do that?
This text just says, your deck can have any number of cards named Spiderling.
Gotcha.
100 Spiderlings, Vex. All spiders, all the time. And then the other text is that I have +1 for each other unit you control here with my name. So the
Is
more...
there a card that lets you rename a card?
No, there's not currently a card that can rename. It says any number of cards. Deck limits do not apply. I guess that's true. Technically, it does say any number of cards named Spiderling. Then we got Dragon Form. This card's pretty good. Choose unit. Its base might becomes 5 this turn. Brutal Hunter is pretty good. Noxian Emissary exists. Twilight Step exists. Piltover for Piltovan Forge. Then we got a shiny Kinku Temple. That's fun.
It's pretty.
Oh, we got one of the worst cards. Let's go, Decree of Strength. These decrees are bad. They are mostly 1-cost spells that say do a thing to my opposite color. So this one says, choose an opponent, they reveal their hand, you may choose a mind card, the blue cards, from it. They recycle that card. So this is an anti-blue card that can only be played in orange. So it's a card that you can only play in one type of deck that only works on one other type of deck. And if you have beef with any other color, then you don't do anything. But if you want to have beef with the one other color, then it does something.
To be fair, aren't there several types of decks that have blue?
Yes, but like the worst part of this is that no deck currently is monocolor. So this card doesn't even affect half the cards in their deck. It'll only affect half of them. And I think it's bad. With the orange spider deck build, we just want more spiders. Our last card is a Zed Legend. Oh, but look at that. We got a shiny rune.
Nice.
That's a surprise.
Isn't there another card that just like unrestricted? You choose a card from your opponent's hand and they have to recycle it?
Yes, there is just a card that does that. It is... But it has 1 and then 1 recycle cost. For no recycle cost, you can have a worse version of the card. I don't know why you would do that, but you could. Anyway, shiny rune is pretty good for us. Let's go. We love our alt-art runes. I now have a Fury rune. I don't really care. I personally am not really going to collect this new style of rune. But I know a lot of people who want them, so this is a good thing to pick up because it's great for trades, and I can get the things I actually want. Which is the other obviously, that's the second thing we want here, is good stuff for trades. And give me 1 second. Achoo, I'm back. Ugh. Thank you, Artemis. All right. So I have to do 3 packs here really quick, because now we're doing my turn to do an Unleashed, if I'm recalling correctly.
Every time it's Eve's turn, she just has 2 time warps.
Yeah, basically. Hey, look at that. Another perfect
Nice.
pull. This could be the one. Friends, here's where the good cards are.
I feel like a truly perfect pull would include the seam on both sides.
Okay. But we got Revna, the Lore Keeper. I like Revna. Is she good? No, but I like her. Combat Experience. Spectral Centaur. Vandal Soldier, Dragon Soul Sage, Evershade Stalker, Carrion Dredger, Stare Down, Stalking Wolf.
That stare down guy is weird.
Yeah, he is. Ooh.
I don't think I want to stare at that guy.
Then Stalking Wolf, a Black Flame Altar, a Shiny Gemhand Hunter. I've never seen this card played. A Vi Legend, and a Djinn. Not the Djinns. They haunt me so. Oog. Drop that card. What card was that? That was the Shiny Gemhand Hunter. Alright. These off. Select these. Push our Fury Rune off to the top there. And then I will do the Vendetta pack. Ooh. So let's go. Vendetta. That was also a really good pull. We've been having some amount of luck. Alright, so we've got a Mournful Witness. Love it. Cloud Drake. It's bad, but it exists.
That's like a flying horse with a big bird head.
He's a weird looking guy. I agree. I didn't think he would look like that. We got Dune Surfer. Stargazer. Another dragon form. Fretful Feline. This card's actually pretty good. See if I can get it to focus on his face. Like that guy? He's very silly looking. Tornado Warrior. Lakai Witherclaw. More rats. Perfect Execution. This card's really good. I watched this card win Artemis a game in a pre-rift. Quite good. It just says, ready a unit and give it Assault 3 this turn. Then flow, you may play this from your trash. Or its flow cost, banish it. It basically lets you do this twice. It's quite good.
Do they have you like the banish? Is that just so to limit the number of times you can play it?
Basically, yes, because otherwise it would just keep saying in your trash and you would be able to play it again and again. So they need to stop you from doing that. Then we got Escaped Greyback, like a shark. We got a Plate Worm Egg. I think this card's bad. Oh, look, we got the Other Decree. Terrible, but we got it now.
Which decree is worse?
This one's probably one of the better ones. Because it says, choose a friendly unit that's in combat with an enemy Fury unit, or that's being chosen by an enemy Fury spell. Give it +4 this turn. So this
Every time I see Fury, I think it says furry.
Not the furries.
Enemy furry unit.
And then, hey, we got a Reticoli. Let's go. So this is another epic. It's fine. Oh, here's an Empower token, actually, Ox.
Okay.
It just says, used to mark legends, units, and gears that are empowered. Right, but yeah, we got an Akali. That's a good one. Put these in the shiny pile. We'll put these in the regular pile, and we will get a sleeve for our Akali.
Alrighty. Let's see what's in this pack. Now that was a good pull.
Let's go. Yippee.
There's some shiny in here.
And yeah, that flow really saved your ass, Artemis. Units we've given the juice.
All right. Return to dust.
All right.
We upstage comedy. Here's ready a unit. A Wuju apprentice.
Silly Wuju apprentice.
Oh, this one uses XP.
Yeah. So Unleashed will have some of the XP cards.
Did they continue with XP in Vendetta?
No, there are no new XP cards in Vendetta.
Are there Vista cards in Vendetta?
Are there what?
Are there Vista cards in Vendetta? Because that's what comes after XP.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna say no.
Alright. Dramatic Visionary. Another Black Rose Dignitary. Hunter's Machete. Let's see, this says Hunt. That's a Hunt tag. I've never seen that before. When I
Hunt is
conquer or hold, gain 1 XP. Okay.
yeah. Hunt is the XP mechanic. This is a disgusting card. I don't know why they printed this.
Return a friendly unit and an enemy unit to their owner's hands. Interesting.
Darkrost is
Sinister Poro.
like the most broken card of that set.
What the star?
Yeah.
Crossed?
Starcross is disgusting.
Moss Stomper. Have the Academy battlefields.
Silly Academy.
Have a shiny Wuji Master Legend. An irresistible Fey Folk.
That card is really good.
And a Master Yi
Ooh.
champion unit.
A big Master Yi.
And a reflection token.
Reflection token. Yippee.
I have yet to open a rune, actually.
Yeah. So the big Master Yi, he is an epic rarity card. He's not super good. The little guy next to him is actually better by every metric.
The Fey Folk?
Yeah. Feyfolk is like Scuttle Crab. I think that's a card that is very playable, very good, highly sought after. So just a little guy.
You want to sleeve either of these?
I would say the Feyfolk.
Okay.
That's another very playable, good time card.
Oh, did you want to sleeve either the Nidalee or the LeBlanc Deceiver?
I would say the only one that maybe the Nidalee.
Okay.
The legends are basically no need. Because they're not particularly good. Or not that they're not particularly good, they're just not rare. As Artemis has said, he's just a little guy. You want to follow him so bad. But yeah, for Ox's End, we're sleeving up some of the very good playables. They're fun times.
Eventually we'll knock some of them off, but
Yeah.
I have this desk space, so I want to display some cool cards.
Yippee! Alright. My turn. Back to the Vendetta packs. Ooh, pretty good pull. Completely separated. So let's go. We have an Esteemed Hierophant, Grumpy Rock Bear, Oasis Raider, Affectionate Poro, Stargazer, Horns of the Dragon, Guttural Roar. This is actually one of the best cards in this set. Give a unit +2 this turn. If it's empowered, give it 4 instead. It's quite good.
What if it becomes empowered on the same turn, but after you play that card?
Then it would only get the +2. The card can't recheck to do the thing once it's already been played. It checks the requirement right when it goes on to the stack. Sandstone Chimera. This is a weird looking guy. His effect's kind of rude. While I'm at a battlefield, players only channel 1 rune at the start of their channel phase. So like grinds the game to a halt. Shock Blast. This card's pretty good. This costs 2 less if you control something that's empowered. Deal 4 damage to a unit at a battlefield. Which is pretty good. Profiteer. Ooh, this card is an MVP of the set, actually. Profiteer is quite good, because Profiteer just says, when you play me, you may disempower something you control to empower a legend, unit, or gear.
Profiteer does look incredibly gay.
She does.
But also, is that one of the better ways to deal 4 damage to a unit at the battlefield?
The Shock Blast?
Because there was one unit that you were like, this sucks. It just didn't. It deals 4
Oh,
damage. And there's like so many better ways to do it.
yeah. The like Zeppelin looking ass. Yes, this is a way better way to deal 4 damage to a unit of the battlefield. Right, so we have a Plaza Guardian as our first shiny card, which is, as you can see from the little rare symbol, he's a rare for our first card, which means our third card is going to be an epic. Oh, very exciting. Plaza Guardian, Rage Amplifier, and... Ooh, Cannon, Storm of Shurikens. This card's like, this is the Cannon that everybody actually wants. I don't remember how much he costs, but he's currently selling pretty well.
Interesting. So you can just... I mean, it's just another, like, bring something back from your trash card.
Yep. Yep. He's interesting. I will not be playing Kennen. He's like a cool $8. All right, Artemis, that's pretty good. So we did a Vendetta. Now I must do an Unleashed. Come on, good pull. No. No, maybe, sort of. It ultimately was good, but it struggled for a second there. Ah, the trash stuck to my hand. All right, we got Towering Pyrophant, Combat Experience, Eclipse, Voracious Grump, Star-Crossed, Heroic Charge. This card's also pretty decent. Just says, give a friendly unit +1 this turn and stun an enemy unit at its location. It's kind of good. Yamahan Hunter, Forgotten Signpost, Valley of Idols, Scorchclaw. This is another dog. He's bad. Shiny Lord Broadmane. A Vex, but the common one. And a Sprite Queen. That was a perfectly acceptable pack.
Did you already have the common Vex Gloomist?
I do, yeah. So, like, I can play common Vex.
I always get excited when I see Legends because they're like always edge to edge and shiny, and I don't know the difference between that and an actually good card. So I'm just like, yes.
Let's go. They do look nice. I will give you that, pretty much. All right. Come on. No, that one's bad. Not a great time. Not a great pull there. Alrighty. We got the old Poro. This card is bad. He says, I can't be played on your first, second, or third turn. So, like, he's just kind of bad.
But it is 2 cost for 4 might.
Yeah, he's 2 for 4, but he can't be played for, like, the first important key turns of the game. Why would you want this? Questionable Tome. Bakai Sand Spinner. Solari Hawk. Tools of Empire. Shadow Order Disciple. Soul Spinner. Shadows of the Past. Piltoven Forge again. Oh, Tomb Raider Barbara. I don't know why this thing's name is Barbara. What's that
Isn't it
about?
supposed to be Lara Croft?
Maybe.
That's the only Tomb Raider I know.
Right. Like a weird lizard. Then we have a Shining Consuming Curse. There's a Gangplank. And another Decree. Those were indeed some of the cards of all time. And I believe, was that my 3 Ox?
I don't know, chat. Tell us.
Or was that my first one now I have to do?
I feel like it might have been your first one because I did like just recently open one.
Okay.
Let's see if chat comes back and tells us information.
I can count how many. I have 4. I have 8 Unleashed packs left.
I have 8 Unleashed packs left, so I guess I do an Unleashed. We're just moving faster. All right. You know, thank goodness for that throwaway card at the back, because I always bend it.
Yeah. That's why I wish the packs opened a little easier. You don't want to bend your good card. And the other good card is like close to the back.
Alrighty, Ruined Rex.
Also, hi, Vexing Raven.
Hi, Vexing Raven. All right.
Ruined Rex.
Ruined Rex. Arena Kingpin.
Mauser.
Mutated Mauser. A Concentrate. A Megatusk.
The Megatusk.
Spend 3 XP and give your units here ganking this turn. Cool. Heroic Charge. Kinko Initiate. A Wily Newtfish. That's a fun name.
Yeah, agree.
If you've gained XP this turn, I have +1 and ganking. I don't know if that's good or not. Probably have to have an XP deck.
Yeah, you need to have an XP deck.
When you play me, let's see, Starhound. When you play me, return a bird, cat, dog, or poro from your trash to your hands. A Soul Shepherd. Okay, I'm going to play this card, Starhound, simply to ensure that I can always keep my Stalwart Poro.
You can do that. Very silly.
What color is Stalwart Poro?
Green.
So I'd have to play yellow-green.
Yeah. Which would be currently Leona, Shen, Ivern is yellow-green. An interesting color combination.
Soul Shepherd. Mutated Mouser. Welcome in.
Hello.
La Phantasma. Mutated Mouser. Grim Apothecary. This one's shiny. Kind of.
We are cursed. Phantasma. Look at
This is shiny.
We're cursed. It's another one. It came out of the first pack.
I was telling you, this is the set of duplicates for her. A Grim Apothecary. A Heedless Resurrection. And a Brush Battlefield. We got nothing good in this pack. By nothing good, I mean nothing particularly shiny.
That does indeed happen sometimes. But yes. Hi, Phantasma. We have already pulled that over number came out of literally the first pack on top of the box. Guess you won't lose out on having Swain, I guess. I'm cursed with Swains. But yeah, Ox, getting a shiny Mauser, if that's a shiny Mauser, is fun.
Okay, that is a shiny Mauser.
Heedless Resurrection is a good card. It's a super niche card, but it's a very good card, what it's doing.
You want to sleeve him?
The only one I would sleeve is the Mauser.
Okay.
Double Swains, but no Irelia. He's just going to fight himself. Yeah, it's Swain and his brother, Swain. And yeah, I guess you won't lose out on having Swain, I guess. I guess I won't. Much as I would like to. I could run a deck with Swains in it and just start like shuffling out over number Swains. Be incredibly stupid. All right. My turn, Ox.
It is your turn.
Let's go. Vendetta pack. See what we get. Ugh, that was awful.
Is Phantasma suggesting Oops All Swain?
Oops, all Swain. I think it would just be funny to keep playing like clearly shuffled over number Swains out of the deck. Because he's not a card you can put as your chosen champion. There's not like a Swain deck. So they would have to come out of the deck. And to pull multiple over number Swains out is kind of demented. Alright, so we got Questionable Tome, Ruthless Strike, Twilight Shroud, Grumpy Rock Bear, Shadow Order Disciple, Reluctant Leader, Plateworm Egg, Risen Altar, Buckeye Reaper. I don't know what the Buckeye are because some of them are rats. This guy's like a weird, I don't know what he is.
He's a Rat Reaper.
He's a Rat Reaper, I guess. Escaped Greyback. Oh, check that out. Let's go. Shiny Up from the Deep. Excellent pull for our shiny common. Love that. Then we got a Mel, Defiant Soul. Oh, no, not this cat. Hate this guy. I keep opening this cat, and I'm very upset about it. But his effect is just when you play me, name a spell. While I'm at a battlefield, opponents can't play spells with that name.
Interesting.
So he's kind of a troll little guy.
Why does it say opponents can't play spells with that name instead of opponents can't play that spell? Is there something significant to that?
Syntax. I am not sure if there's like a meaningful reason that syntax is worded that way.
It's because they're going to let you rename things.
Yeah, maybe. There could be some renaming mechanic. We don't currently have one, but like Yu-Gi-Oh has a mechanic where it will say this card is treated as a dark magician while on the field or in the graveyard. And it'll be like a different card. So I will sleeve our shiny Up from the Deep. Let's go. Right.
You both put that in a place we cannot see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. There's two piles up here. The rune and the shiny commons. Then I've got all our epics down here, our Swain here, but not that you can really see any of mine. My focus is kind of awkward for the cards in the background, just so that I can have the hand in the right spot. Probably because that spell would refer to that one specific card instead of all the spells with that name. Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Let's go for an Unleashed pack now. Ooh, that one was nice. Good pull. Oh, my Sharkling. All right, so we got Sharkling, Skyward Strike, Downstage Dramatics, Prepared Neophyte, Grim Resolve. Ooh, another Bewitching Spirit. We'd like to find shiny common Bewitching Spirits, by the way. Not important, but would like that. Shepherd's Heirloom, Trevor Snooze Bottom.
That's in the personal satisfaction.
Yeah, that's in the personal satisfaction category. Petal Pixie, a Scorch Claw. Ooh, look, we have a Lilia in the first shiny slot, which means we have an epic. Because there she has, the little rare symbol.
Are you going to play this for your Oops All Lilia?
This is the Lilia that you would play for the Oops All Lilia. I don't think you would play the green one. Maybe you play the green one. I'd have to investigate.
You've won
Now,
before by playing the green one when nobody expected it.
yeah, that is what happened with the Lee Sins. Then we've got an Ivern legend. And let's see what our epic is. Hey, that's funny. It's a lilting
Do
lullaby.
you? I remember you hate Iron. Is that only in League of Legends, or is it in Riftbound, or is it?
I would say it's in both. He's bad in
Okay.
Riftbound, gotta say, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the Lilia signature spell.
Nice.
So this was a Lilia pack. We got 2 Lilia cards. And then a rune. So, let me put these down. This is my first Spirit or Unleashed epic, actually. I have not hit the epics in that set. Ox has. Right.
Which one is the epic? I don't know the symbols.
So for Unleashed, you've pulled Shadow, Rengar, and Master Yi are all epics.
Okay, so they have the like 5-sided shape
Yeah.
at the bottom. Okay.
This is my first one. But you hit 3 already. You got the good half of the Unleashed box.
I tried.
I can't remember, because I'm pretty sure we split it in halves, left and right. And I don't remember which one you got. But very funny that it's popping off.
See ya, Artemis.
And yeah, see Artemis. Get something good. Kind of hungry, so I might have to, like, figure something out after the stream.
I know a really good pizza place.
Ooh, very exciting. Right, Vendetta pack.
Let me see if it's actually open. I don't think it's open at night.
Mournful Witness off the top. Let's go. So does pulling the Swain mean there's no other overnumber in the Vendetta box? Pretty much. I've not seen double overnumber or overnumber signature boxes. Not sure that those don't exist, but I've not seen one. So we're double Swained. I might have to take one of the Swains. Honestly, Phantasma, I might take the 2 Swains to Frankensons and see if I can get something better that we actually want instead of Swains. We got Mournful Witness, Otterpuss, Blade Twirler, Buckeye or Brutal Hunter, Kinku Lifeblade, Reluctant Leader, Fretful Feline. Yeah, I want to go see if I can take him to Frankensons and then just be like, hey, can I trade this Swain and the difference for overnumber I actually want?
I kind of like that art.
The Applied Researcher one?
Mm-hmm.
Researchers. Interesting this is researchers, but there's only one woman here. Where are the other researchers? This card is potentially very good. Because it says, the Empower, your spells cost 1 and a power less to a minimum of 1. So if you can actually get this Empower cost off, this card is really good.
So like with that battlefields?
Oh god, she ate them. That's cursed. She may be really good with Purple Vex from Spirit Forge. Yeah, so she's got some interesting applications. This is a card I'm interested to try out.
Hey, Vex. Vexing Raven is out cursing you at the moment.
Wow, Vex, I can't believe you've fallen behind on being cursed. Profiteer. Love Profiteer. We take shiny Profiteers too. That's personal gain. Protective Sands. Not this guy. I didn't want shiny this guy. That's kind of trash. Not another Decree of Rage. And a Yellow Cannon. That's actually playable. We do want Yellow Cannons.
Didn't we get a Cannon Legend earlier?
We did. We've gotten the Purple Cannon. We've gotten the Cannon Legends, I believe. And we've gotten now the Yellow Cannons. We will sleeve the Yellow Cannon. He's actually like a good playable. Yeah. Yellow Cannon is just very good. And he's very good for Leona, actually, which is very funny. Because he's a 3-drop, 2 might, and he just says, when you play me or when I attack, you may pay 2 to stun a unit. If there's a stunned unit here, I have +2. Whoops. So Leona just needs units that stun, and so he's another good way to stun.
My turn?
I believe yes.
All right. Come on. Ultimate Baron.
Let's go, Ultimate Baron. Fingers crossed. Though it will be mildly cursed to have to sell.
Combat experience. Giving unit +1 this turn. Oh, level 6. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's another XP card.
It's an XP card.
Sprite Burst.
That's a card we're going to be seeing a lot of in Oops All Lilia.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get it to you in time.
No, I have enough of them, though.
Cool. A Vault Breaker.
Vault Breaker.
A Shadow Watcher.
Oh, Gromp.
Voracious Gromp.
And yeah, hopefully Ultimate Baron will be in the last pack. Phantasma, we got
Last pack magic.
Overnumber in the first pack, Ultimate in the last pack. Let's go.
Phantasma wasn't here to see what I did with the Munch.
No, I don't think so.
Mr. Root. This is the sysadmin card.
Ox ate the Munch.
I'm gonna set that aside and put a picture of it in my Discord. Scrutinizing sergeants. Because unlike you, I have some sysadmins in my Discord, I'm pretty sure. The list. Trevor Snoozebottom. Ripper's Bay. The interesting thing that I'm noticing in the Unleashed packs is that sometimes the battlefield is last. And I don't think they used to do that in the older packs.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with the Unleashed Order. Oh, not the Swole Squirrel.
The Enthralling Protector.
Look at that guy.
He's shiny.
Oh, he's shiny. Ooh, Stumpworks map.
Sunbrook's map, also shiny.
And Tactical Retreat's good.
And a bird.
Bird. Those
Anything
are
worth leaving?
not really.
Cool.
Tactical Retreat is a good playable card if you play yellow. So how delicious was the Munch?
I'm gonna have to take up Riftbound so I can get more of them.
Right, here we go. My packs.
By the way, I went to the store today to get these penny sleeves, and the guy there was like, well, he asked me what TCG I was playing. And I said Rift Round. He's like, oh, we have Rift Round events. So I've now been invited to Rift Round events.
Nice.
I don't think I'll go. I was like, I'm not much of a player. I just play for my friends' amusement.
Maybe when I go up to visit Canada, we can go to a local Riftbound event. Canada. How exciting. Right. We have a Dune Surfer. Handhammer. Apprentice Mage. Kinku Lifeblade. Soul Spinner. Repair Specialist. Stargazer. Gust Monk. Dragon's Roost. I'd never seen this card until today. Frostcoat Mother. Shiny Sanction. Cards is,
What's the sanction do?
Sanction is reaction. Empower a unit. Disempower it at the end of turn. Or disempower a unit that's empowered. Empower it at the end of a turn. So it's basically to empower or disempower things at reaction speed. So you can disempower your opponent's attacking unit. You can empower your own unit. Different things. This is a flexible card. I think it's actually good.
Okay, so it's just like a temporary empower toggle.
Yeah. temporary empower or disempower. Hey, then we got a Riven. This was my original main in League of Legends.
Nice.
I like Riven. I would like them to make a Riven deck. This card is bad, unfortunately, but...
Was this before Sona was introduced, or
No.
did you just switch to something?
So, Sona was one of the oldest champions, but at the time I didn't play support. I actually didn't start playing Sona until DJ Sona, specifically. So this was my very first main, though. So, champion
What
that
did you play in the beginning?
What was that?
What position? What position? Yeah, what position did you play in the beginning?
So at the very beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. I played whatever, and then Riven was my first main, and she was a top laner. So then I started to play top most consistently. And it does, Ox, you do actually have a very good orange set of characters to start a deck. It's very funny. When I played League,
And I have the Trinity Force to go with them.
Oh, that's true. You do have the Trinity Force. Let's go. When I played League, I hated Riven more than almost everyone else, which is pretty funny. Vexing Raven. I can't fathom why. We were not great. We didn't have an incredibly busted amount of health regen per 5 for some reason. That was strange. And then I wonder if they're going to make Legends of all the double dual cards from this set. No, she definitely wasn't absurdly overloaded. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's finish this pack. And I do wonder. I actually think that they will eventually get to Legends for all the champions, Phantasma. I think we'll get there. Our last card, Renekton Legend. Card of questionable value. Whoops.
I am the Sand Butcher, Butcher of the Sands.
Yeah. We're butchering the sands. All right, so I did that. That means, am I doing an Unleashed next?
Yes.
I believe yes. All right, cool. Unleashed. Ooh, perfect. Nailed it. All right, we got Herald of Spring, Moonlight Affliction, actually maybe the worst card in Unleashed. Moonlight Affliction. For 7 of your energy, you can give a unit -10 this turn. You can take your whole turn to -10 one thing.
I feel like that's better than the guy that is just like it takes the same might as somebody else for 5 additional cost.
Yeah, maybe. That guy's not good, to be fair. Upstage Comedy. Vicious Snapjaws. Shepherd's Heirloom. Dragon Soul Sage. Mr. Root. Duskrose Lab. Rigid Jewel. Monster Harpoon. Ooh, Shiny Mischievous Mirai. That's fun. Shard of Undoing. And Bone Skewer. Oh, hey, look. Fancy Mind Rune. I'm rolling in fancy runes.
This doesn't look like it has the same like art concept as the other fancy rune you got.
No, the Spirit or the Unleashed fancy runes are actually a really interesting, different aesthetic compared to literally everything else.
Would you collect that or trade it?
I would trade it. I don't particularly love the Unleashed runes, but I know a lot of people really like the Unleashed runes. Oh, and Phantasma, you don't like most of the runes from Unleashed? My favorite of the Unleashed runes is for the dumbest reason ever, and that is the orange one, because it is truly a picture of Gromp, but it's like Gromp's ass. And so it's a Gromp tramp stamp, and I think that's just really funny. You only like the Chaos Unleashed? Okay. Alright, and then one more Vendetta pack. Funny that I got both of the runes so far. Oh, that one was terrible.
I feel like there's more like in Unleashed and Vendetta. I feel like there's more things that the rune slot can be.
Yeah.
And so you get fewer runes.
Yep. Agree. Right. We've got Handhammer, Mesmerize, Brittle Steel, Twilight Shroud. This is another really good card. Give a friendly unit +1 this turn. It can't be chosen by enemy spells and abilities this turn. That's just pretty good. Hey, more tentacles up from the deep. Dragon form. Plateworm egg. Perfect execution. Lacerate. Pale cloaked matriarch. Ooh, shiny key barrier. This card's pretty good too. Says choose a unit, prevent the next 7 damage that would be dealt to it this turn. For all your needs to save 1 Stalwart Poro, you could block 7 damage that Stalwart Poro is going to take. All right, then we have a Decree of Discord. Very questionable. And a Green Akali. Let's go. Green Akali is pretty all right.
Alrighty. Next Unleashed pack.
Yippee, more
Nice
Unleashed. Go.
Alright, we start off with the Soul Sword.
Really Soul Sword.
Dramatic Visionary. Mischievous Mirai. Crimson Pigeons.
Pigeons.
This is kind of a cool artwork. I like it.
Are the Crimson Pigeons?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as Artemis calls them, pigeon skeetos.
Oh, God. Grim Resolve. Vicious Snapjaws. Black Rose Dignitary. Okay. Is there a color that, like, XP became important for? Like, if you're going to play that color post Unleashed, you have to use XP? Or no?
There were certain legends that you do have to play XP if you play them. But not any color in particular, but it's the legends that decide if you're playing XP.
Black Rose Dignitary. This is the second one I've opened. This might be the third Black Rose I've opened.
I think it's like the third one.
Crowd favorites.
And yeah, I guess that's true, Phantasma. It is mostly orange that has the XP mechanics.
Have a Gardens of Becoming. This is interesting. It's like a... I don't know what that animal is under the tree.
I don't either. Do I have one of those yet? Like a long-necked... I don't know what we're doing. I have not opened a
It's like
garden.
a giraffe skeleton.
Yeah.
All right. A Yeti Brawler.
Yeti Brawler.
Not even shiny.
Not even shiny.
Shiny Fate Weaver.
I really like the art for Fate Weaver. I'm sad it's bad.
Mm-hmm. It is cool looking.
Cool looking, though.
Ivern Legend.
Ivern.
Ooh, this Blood Rose is cool looking.
Yeah.
It's a shiny Blood Rose.
Shiny Blood Rose.
Is this any good? No, it's an XP.
It's an XP card. It's usable in XP orange decks, but XP is kind of bad, so...
Ox's first rune.
Let's go! Which is impressive that this is your first rune.
I'm only like 6 packs in.
When I come to visit, I'll have to bring you one of the little rune packs, and then you'd have a playable number of runes.
Do we want to sleeve any of these?
I would say no. Not unless you like the art of dramatic visionary enough to think it should be nice.
I'm gonna do the blood rose because it looks super cool.
Yeah, there's some degree to which I would say sleeve the cards you think are nice looking.
I do have 100 sleeves.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, my turn. Let's go for Vendetta. Ugh, that was an odd pull. Anytime we gotta go for like a... I've accidentally spoiled myself. There is something shiny in this pack, gang, by the way. This is a good one. We'll find out what that was. Buckeye, Sand Spinner, Affectionate Poro, Mesmerize, Oasis Raider, Masa Crashing Thunder, Jagged Cutlass, Shadow Order Disciple, Applied Researchers, Buckeye Witherclaw, Threshold of the Gray. Interesting. Ooh, Shiny Handhammer. That's not good, but sure is a shiny handhammer. A Hextech Disc, and come on, let's go. Do it, Sona. Please be the Sona. I believe. No, it's Ambessa. That's funny. But Ambessa's pretty good. This card's pretty good. I will read it in a second. Let me put these other cards down. So, Yellow Ambessa. I think this is the first of these we've seen, obviously. Yellow Ambessa says, Empower. Empowered. I have Assault 2. When I attack, kill an enemy unit here with less might than me. So this Ambessa, if you empower her, whenever she attacks, she goes up to 7, and then she automatically kills anything that's less than 7 on the field. Or at least one thing. And, like, that's pretty good. Just, like, outright killing your opponent's units without combat is just good. So yeah, Phantasma, we're doing it. Today's an Ambessa kind of day, since I got that over number. Right.
My brain went killing them without any bloodshed, and then I was like, no, wait a second.
So I have an Unleashed next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Unleashed time. Oh, beautiful pull on that one. Not a double trouble. Double trouble. Bad. Fate Weaver. Inferna. Inferna is actually kind of playable. Inferna is an ambush for 2, and she has Assault 2. So you remember that guy who was a 3? He's a 3/3 that just says ambush. This is a 2/3 that says ambush when you attack. So it's just better. Gem Hand Hunter, Crescent Guardian, Crimson Pigeons, Demacian Diplomat. Ooh, Amateur Recital. Excellent battlefield.
Is that the one that has Vex in the corner?
It does. And Shadow, too. But he's kind of hard to see. He's, like, right there. You actually just kind of see his eye. Scryer's Bloom. Friendship. I love the art for Friendship. It's very silly.
Alyssa would like that one.
Yeah. Ooh, look, we got a shiny Inferna. Nice. That's fun. A LeBlanc. And, oh, hey, look. I got one of the alt arts for our Unleashed.
Cool.
So this is a Poppy alt art. It's not the best alt art, but I do like Poppy. So
You don't happen to remember what we opened when we first got the box? Do you?
no, I do not, unfortunately.
I think Phantasma asked a while ago if there was just one over number, but typically, or alt art, but typically we've gotten two. At least a lot of times we've gotten two alt arts.
Yeah, we've definitely gotten to alt arts. I have never seen a pack that also has like multiple over numbers, or a box, but I again can't rule it out just because I've never seen it. Ooh, look,
Well,
I've
this would be better
officially
because we still need over number effects.
yeah, I've officially finished my first 100 penny sleeve pack. Right, Poppy can go here because she's an alt art. She gets the privilege. Okay, now let me find the other next pack. The penny sleeves. Here we go. Penny sleeves number 2. And then, so that was an Unleashed. Yeah, so I have a Vendetta. And then we're back to Ox. We do love alt arts, especially getting multiples. Yeah, we do. All right, I got Iterative Design, Dune Surfer, Field Musicians, Grumpy Rock Bear, Stargazer, Discipline of Shen, Legion Marauder, Mystic Vortex, Sanction, Hatched Porobot, ooh, Shiny Kinku Lifeblade, ooh, another Ambessa, the orange Ambessa, and a Jace Legend. So that was an okay pack.
Let's see what's in this one.
Let's go. I believe. But yeah, theoretically, every box has at least 2 alt art characters and 1 alt art rune.
Okay. 1 downstage dramatics.
Silly
A
dramatics.
smite. This one I actually am familiar with, I think. A double trouble. Iceveil Archer. A towering combatant. Another lunar boon.
No.
Ultra soft poro.
Let's go, Ultra Soft Poro.
Ooh, divining shells. This is new. Action kill this. Giving it a +2. Interesting. Okay.
Weird little card.
When you play this, look at the top of your main deck. You may recycle it. Okay. A Chakram Dancer. I guess there's like a risk to this. Because. No, there's not.
There's no risk.
No. Cool.
Just decide, do you want your next card or to get rid of it, and then
We have a Trapping Grounds Battlefields.
sure is a battlefield of all time. My god,
We
it's
have-
Yumi.
The Yumi Magical Cat.
Was that Trapping
Interesting.
Ground shiny?
No.
Okay, here we go. This is a good one.
Piltover. This is a Vi Legend.
By Legend
A Keeper's Verdict.
and a Keeper's
Signature
Verdict. Let's go, Poppy signature spell.
XP Chaco.
It is
You
more
want a
cats.
sleep piece?
The Keeper's Verdict. Sure. We just sleeve all our epics. Keeper's Verdict would go well with the Poppy we got from the same box. So that's fun.
And I think honestly the Yumi cat just looks cool.
We could sleeve a Yumi.
Um,
She could really
And
protect your stalwart Poro.
Vi is a gay icon, so we have to.
Okay. Yes. Relatable. Vi is indeed a gay icon. We love that for her.
Wow, look how many more cards I have than Eve.
I know. I'm slacking. All right. My turn. Oops. Yeah, I think because I have my camera tuned so that we can actually like read stuff if I want to just easily read things. Makes it harder for me to display all the stuff I've opened. Terrible pull. Actually awful. A gold token in the back. All right, we got my least favorite guy, Ol Poro. Then we got a Dredge Up, Brittle Steel, Disciple of Shen, Brutal Hunter, Up from the Deep, Solari, Sunhawk, Pendulum Blade, Key Barrier, Shadows of the Past, a shiny, grumpy rock bear. A Temporal Breach. This is the card we want these. I need one more still. Banish a unit. Then its owner plays it to the same location, ignoring its cost. It's just a fun card.
So, wait. You banish the unit.
Yes, banish a unit.
And then its owner plays it back to where it was.
Yes.
So you just get the effect again of playing it.
Yes. Or, when combined with Brynhir Thundersong, the card that says your opponents cannot play a unit, or they can't play any cards this turn, you then banish their unit, then they're not allowed to play any cards for this turn. So it simply remains banished for the rest of the game.
Nice.
Very silly card. Love this for us. And the last card is another Ambessa. An Empower token.
Hi, Alyssa. Look at this Yumi cat. You'd like it.
Hello, besties. I arrived to Lork because I gave notice to enter unit on Thursday and I'm still cleaning.
Is it cross-eyed? I don't think so. I think it's just like peering close.
What other card did we say that Alyssa would really like the art of?
I don't know. It was
I don't remember which one.
several packs ago.
White. There was something, Alyssa, though. We were thinking of you. The 10 to 10 stack of Poros. Yeah, let's go. I'm asking everyone at the shop for Poros. All right, so that was our Vendetta. Now I do an Unleashed, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll collect all the shiny Poros. It's gonna be great. Terrible pull. Oh, but there it goes. All right.
Surely no, but there's an all spider deck out there.
Everyone's waiting, though, Alyssa, for a deck that says you may play Poros of any color in this deck. That's the big dream of many, many people. There is indeed an all-spider deck, though. Soul Sword, Spectral Centaur, Mischievous Mirai, Vandal Soldier, Grim Resolve, Evershade Stalker, Scrutinizing Sergeant, Forgotten Library, Existential Dread. That one, Alyssa, is that a mood? How about that guy? That's me at work.
Oh no.
It is very much a mood.
Whenever Alyssa needs help, that's what I see on my ceiling.
Also, when cleaning, I know. Very much a mood. Garden of Becoming. Ooh, we got shiny pigeons. Look at those guys. Then we got a Wuju Master. Ooh, the dreaded double legend pack. It has happened, friends. A real double legend pack out in the wild.
Also, that's the second Wuju Master we've opened.
Yeah.
Because I just
This
opened one.
is indeed a curse pack, Phantasma. But like you were saying, Ox, you just got one too.
Yeah, because I got one early and on in the box.
Yeah, double legend packs are not actually supposed to happen. And like Riot's talked about wanting to fix that so that no one gets those anymore. Because it's basically a dead pack. Right, now I should have a Vendetta pack. Let's go. Yeah, Alyssa, the legends are basically, you only ever need one to play the game. And so if you ever get multiple of a legend, it's bad. So when you get a pack that's 2 legends, you've gotten 2 effectively worthless cards that you only ever needed one of, and they've taken up your rare shiny spots. So they're working at the fixing that. All right, we got Vendetta. Ooh, that was a nice pull for us here.
It's just been a night for good pulls.
It has. All right, Big Rat. Forsaken Buckeye. Esteemed Hierophant. Regup. Shadowblade Lurker. Horns of the Dragon. Jagged Cutlass. Oh, here's the spider. Spiderling, and the card Alyssa says, you can have any of number of cards named Spiderling in your deck. So you make the deck that's just 39 spiders. More spiders! Onslaught. Sandswept Tomb. Consuming Curse. Leswain. This is the not fancy version of this big idiot that we got. It's the same guy. Tragic for us. So then we got Swain. I guess the good thing, though, is actually that he's a rare, and our Consuming Curse is not shiny. So we're going to get an epic here, I believe. The Arachnophobes were so
Bane of arthropods.
we got Swain, we got Renekton, and we've got, hey, an Astral Heron. Bird. I like Astral Heron's art. Shiny bird. That's a good one.
Alrighty.
Oro deck would be Best Friends. Yeah, be a good one.
Alright. A Skyward Strike. A Ruined Rex. A Prepared Neophyte. If you spend 4 or more to play a spell this turn, I have +4 might. Interesting. Doesn't seem very useful.
No.
A Mutated Mouser.
Mouser.
King of Initiate. Crescent Guardian. Heroic Charge. Crowd Favorite. Oh, listen, not the soft, poor, warm, poor little bottle.
Is this a joke I don't get, by the way?
It's a reference to the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, interesting. I've never watched that.
Yeah, there's a song that Sheldon likes sung to him when he's sick. And
Uh-huh.
it goes, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur.
Okay.
All right. Vaults of Helia,
It's annoying.
Blast Cone,
It's
Shiny Kinkunicius,
ooh, that's good.
Away.
Oh, look, it's Hawaii. Where's
Honestly,
Artemis when you
this
need?
is the most trans femme coded character.
Which is funny because he's definitely not. But
But like, look at that dress. Look at those collarbones. Look at the choker.
yeah,
Like,
I
this is
don't.
so trans femme.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But he's very twink. Oh, an Otacon.
And an Otacon. And a fancy
Oh.
body rune.
Let's go! Fancy rune! That's the
Okay.
Unleashed one I like. Because it's very silly.
Well, then I'm glad you got it. Can you play body runes?
Orange rune for the rune deck.
Okay.
Yeah, I can play it in the new Ambessa deck that I'm going to build.
This guy out.
Bye, Mouser. Way is definitely worth sleeving.
Okay. Well, I was going to do that regardless because I like him too much.
Ways are annoying. I think Way is short printed because like people really struggled to find Ways.
Who do I kick? This guy.
Goodbye, little guy.
Okay. Shiny pile. Shiny pile. And not a shiny pile.
Have another Vendetta pack. Let's go. All right, so we're still looking. Okay, hold on, really quick. We're gonna take count some of our cards here. We have so far not gotten any alt arts from Vendetta. So we are looking truly for our alt arts here. We are looking for Crystal Rose Sona. The dream is still alive. Swain has not taken that from us. It can still happen. If it's another alt art Kaisa and you just called that, I will actually be a little upset.
We need the common Kaisa.
Yeah, but we can't get it from this set. I'd have to trade for one. All right.
Which honestly you should do at some point just to complete your collection.
Yeah, if I get the third alt art Kaisa, I will trade for it. Field Musicians. Iterative Design. Forsaken Bakai. Read that as Field Munchkins. Mournful Witness. Late Worm Egg. Shadowblade Lurker. Dragon Form. Iku Temple. Resonating Strike. Covert Informant. Not the shiny shitty card. This is the bad 4 damage. Terrible for us. Another Rage Amplifier. This is me after opening the stupid blimp. And oh, let's go. It's Glowstone. The funniest card of the set.
The Rage Amplifier is Alyssa in the group chat with other Nicole whenever they have a retro at work.
Yeah, so the grenade has been found. All right, this card is funny. So it says Empower for 2 recycle costs. Disempower this. Choose a player. They gain control of this and recall it. Send it to their base. At the end of your turn, kill this and deal 5 damage to all units you control.
Yeah, this is the hot potato card.
This is the hot potato card, and it's so funny. You just keep passing it back and forth, and the first person who fails to pay for it explodes and does 5 to all their units. It's quite funny. I will sleeve the glowstone because funny card.
What if that thing had a recycle cost? And so you would give it to somebody and they didn't play yellow and then they just couldn't get rid of it.
That would be funny. It would be funny.
Minecraft texture pack that retextures every block to something that has the same name in another game.
Be pretty funny. All right. Unleashed. Terrible. But it went better towards the end. Not be taking that on. Are you sure, Alyssa? Are you sure? Don't you need more things to do? Munch. Look at that guy.
Oh no, you can taste it.
Munch, munch. Let's go. Moonlight Affliction. Towering Pyrophant. Lunar Boon. Oh, here's another Poirot, Alyssa. This is the Loyal Poirot. Munch, munch. Combining multiple texture packs into one was already enough work. Time I see that card, I think of it as a breakfast cereal, not the Munch cereal. Draconian Visionary, Vicious Snapjaws, Dusk Rose Lab, Crescent Strike, Repulse, Shiny Forbidding Waste, Rengar, and another Sprite Queen.
I have the Rengar to go with that Rengar.
You do! Go for your shiny cards. Now, one Vendetta. Giving Oops All Berries vibes.
Yeah, I got carotes at the market, at the farmer's market today.
Sprite Queen for the Oops All Lilia. Are they good, Alyssa? All right. Got Oasis Raider.
Eating, consuming them like a cartoon rabbit, or being civilized and steaming them.
Well, I vote for cartoon.
Honestly, raw vegetables are healthier, so go for it.
Serene Ascetic. Cloud Dragon. Cloud Drake. That guy does look a little silly. I think you might like that one, Alyssa, for the dragon. Why he got this kind of derp looking face.
I still think that looks like Big Bird.
I like that friend. That friend is cute. That guy's silly. Keeper of Law. Guttural Roar. Shadow Order Disciple. Soul Spinner. Hungry Wolf. Oh, here we go. Ravenbloom Prefect. This is a good card. Love that. When an opponent plays a gear, you may banish me to banish it. That's quite good. Aisho. Shell of the World.
Show me the other one.
Prefect.
Okay, when an opponent plays a gear, you may banish me. So it's a unit. Okay, so it just has to be on the field.
Yep.
Okay.
This is the only reaction speed gear removal. So you can play it, you can activate it in response to Dazzling Aurora and kill it before it ever summons a unit.
And it doesn't even say reaction.
Nope. It just does it when they play the gear. I like the art for Tailclipped Matriarch. Shiny. That's fun. Ooh, Mina Swiftfoot. This card's interesting. When I move to a battlefield, choose one. Each player discards one. Each player draws one. Just another way to burn people out for their hands. And Shen. Right.
God, they didn't show her feet. Enough goes on here.
Not
so there's no one to appreciate it.
As we've already established, Briar is for the feet freaks.
When did we establish this?
Yesterday.
I see.
Briar has the grippers out right in front of the camera.
Should I do a foot reveal?
No. If you do, you should charge a lot of money for it. Because you will make a lot of money.
You think I have profitable feet?
I think so, yes. Feet for free. Only fan feet be considered professional grippers? Yes.
Oh dear.
Grippers.
A non-shiny Inferno. This is one of the Bilgewater ones. Is this? But no, this is not one that you can play with that one card.
No. Hue. Hoi.
Value. Saturation. Yeah. Herald of Spring. Fate Weaver. Another Fate Weaver. We got several of these.
Yeah.
Gemhand Hunter. Megatusk. Bandle Soldier. Targonian Visionary. Fresh Beans.
Fresh beans. Yippee.
I love this. When you play a unit during a showdown, you may exhaust this to draw one. Interesting.
Basically, any of your cards that say ambush will trigger that.
When you play a unit during a showdown. Okay.
Hey, Timez. Oh, hi. It's almost
Hi,
like you're
Timez.
sitting in the same room again. Yeah.
We're sitting in different countries, but it is pretty cool. It's an abandoned. This one has spiders on it. I wonder if it has something to do with the spiderlings.
Spiders. So like how Ox has a mod hammer card.
I do. It's the keeper's verdict.
Yeah. That's what we call it when Ox bans somebody.
You know, if you wanted to, Eve, I'm your only moderator, but you could make me your lead moderator, and then I would have a gavel instead of a sword.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, might look into that.
Abandoned Hall for our battlefield. It's not shiny.
Nice. Not shiny. Okay.
Oh no, it is shiny. It is shiny.
Nice.
It's a shiny abandoned hall.
That's a good one, actually.
Do you want to sleeve it?
We probably will.
Okay. Pike.
Pike.
The pike continues.
Red pike is the better pike. Hey.
And
Diana.
the Diana. And a body rune.
Nice. The Diana that goes really well with the abandoned hall. It was a good pack, actually.
Purpose? Just like coordinate cards sometimes?
It feels like it. Because sometimes you get packs that are... Like, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's truly random, but, like... Sometimes it feels like you get a good... Diana is another gay icon, if you would like to sleeve another gay icon.
Of course I would sleeve another gay icon.
Also, Pike exists.
I'm gonna put the gay icons next to each other.
Let's go. Abandoned Hall we just put off in the playables because it's a battlefield. I don't think it's...
It's shiny though.
Yeah, it's a really good battlefield, and getting the shiny one makes it worth like a couple of dollars probably.
Do we care about the pike?
Nah, he's fine.
Shiny pile.
Send him to the shiny pile. All right, my turn.
Your 3 turns.
My 3 turns. Vendetta. That is like that time Phantasma that I played 3-time warps, or 2-time warps. But I opened 3 packs in a row. My turn? All right, we got Cloud Drake. Time Warp Turn of Doom was pretty good. Blade Twirler. Our opponents truly looked like frazzled by the time the Time Warp turn was over. It was very funny. Steamed Hierophant. Tools of Empire. Tornado Warrior. Horns of the Dragon. Fretful Feline. Noxian Demolitionist. Shadow Fiend. Ooh, Lacerate. This is a pretty good card. Lacerate just says, choose a unit. If it's empowered, disempower it. Then kill it if it has 3 might or less. This is just a good way to unempower your opponent's units. Oh, look, Shiny Onslaught. This is actually pretty good too. This Onslaught just says, give a unit +6 this turn. Flow 4. You may play this from your trash. It's a +6 that you can use again later for another +6. That's pretty good. Decree of Discord, that's pretty ass.
Can you
And
just play
Decree of
that?
Unity. Wow.
Can you just play that one twice in a row to give a unit +12?
Yeah, you can do that, Ox. For 8 cost, this reads, give a unit +12 this turn.
I'm using that for my Stalwart Poro.
Double Decree pack, though, pretty much as bad as the double Legend pack. Tragic for us. These are basically all unplayable. But the Onslaught is nice. I will actually sleeve that. That goes in the playable shiny category. All right.
I'm going to move my Blood Rose over by the gay icons because it feels gay to me.
Let's go. Right, now we got an Unleashed pack. Yeah, how are you doing, Team As, if you're there still? Hope you've been good. We got a Shadow Watcher. Downstage Dramatics. Revna. Risky Hunter. This is a cat with a robot hand. Look at that thing. Cats with robot hands, I feel like, would be horrifying menaces, actually. A cat is on Shimmer, I think. I believe it. Mossian Diplomat. Walking Roost. Misbehaving and running away from the law. Okay, not really. Just working a lot. Gotcha. Soul Harvest. Hopefully work's been alright. Flurry of Feathers. The bird spell. For when you need birds. Counter a spell. Or play 4 1-might bird tokens with Deflect. Gentle Gem Dragon. Back off.
Is that more expensive than a Windwall?
Yes, it is. Windwall is 3 and 2. This is 4 and 2. But this has the option to be played as birds. Sometimes you do not need to counter a spell, and sometimes you just need 4 guys.
Can I counter half a spell and play 2 birds?
That'd be funny. This card, I love the flavor text on Back Off. It says, ew, Vex. We got another shiny Frozen Fortress. Honey Fruit. To go with our fresh beans.
Oh my god, Alyssa, did you see the Fresh Beans card?
And a Master Yi. Not Mr. Yi.
There's a card that I opened that was called Fresh Beans, and it was just like, what the heck? I'll see if I can find it.
Alright, here we go. My Vendetta path. Terrible open. Wow.
Where is it?
That was a miserable pull. Beans.
It just says fresh beans, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, fresh beans is very funny. Right.
It's like when something bad happens, and then something else bad happens, and you're like, fresh beans.
Oh, I also forgot that the music went away. Yes, we do have the Kung Fu Poro. Punching Poro. He's kicking, though. So I have some questions about that naming.
He's punching with his grippers.
Not punching with the grippers. That's cursed. Amazing. Oh, look, this is the Poro pack. Gripper Punch, because now we have Affectionate Poro. Apprentice Mage. Ruthless Strike. Tools of Empire. Up from the Deep. Keeper of Law. Haka Protector. Clairvoyance. Dame the Despoiler. Big
Vendetta
Tongue.
is truly the tentacle set. I don't know how I feel about that.
And Ticklers. That's cursed, by the way. Shiny, questionable tome.
Okay, if the questionable tome is shiny, does that make it more or less questionable?
My brain says more somehow. Any other hip and happening pulls? Welcome back, Artemis.
We got more gay icons. Got a fancy body rune.
X-Tech Formula. Right.
My turn?
I believe it is your turn now. But
Alright.
Artemis, we got a Poppy alt from Unleashed. I got an Astral Heron. So not much yet. We're still waiting on alt arts from the Vendetta box. We're getting really low.
I have 2 packs left. This is second to last.
We actually still haven't opened a single alt art from Vendetta besides the rune. We only have one from Unleashed as well, I believe.
All right. Upstage comedy. Dish needs that card. Another munch.
Munch.
Turn to dust. Walking roost. A loyal poro. A dragon soul sage. Bewitching spirit.
Big Poro.
A lay eager admirer. Call to battle. A Star Spring battlefield.
We love
I
Star
like the
Spring.
sky colors on this one. Is it a good battlefield or is it just pretty?
It's a good battlefield.
First time
Also,
a player
Weedle,
plays-
I didn't get in and Artemis did.
First time a player plays a token here each turn, they may move another unit they control here to its base.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Shepherd's Heirloom. A Vex
Hey.
Mocking.
It's Vex.
Ooh, and I like this card. This is the Nyla.
Yeah. I like Nyla.
And a Reflection. That's kind of cool. With a gold on the back.
That is indeed Phantasma's favorite Vex.
All right, I am just leaving the Nyla because it's a pretty card.
Let's go. I will start opening this Vendetta. Yeah, Weedle. I didn't get in. I'm on the wait list. But, very silly. Artemis got in. Not a lot of people that I know got in, actually. Octopus. Punching Poro. Serene Ascetic. Kinku Lifeblade. Reluctant Leader. Legion Marauder. Mask Mother. Ooh, look at that little pig. What's up with the ghost pig?
Mask Mother? That certainly sounds gay.
Twilight Step. Handswept Tomb. Frostcoat Mother. You like the little ghost pig? Artemis. Alright, we got a shiny Wreathless Strike. That's fun. Not another Decree. And a Shen. One of the packs of all time. Alright, now I've got... Are you down to one Unleashed pack, Fox?
Yes.
Alright, here's my second to last. Ugh, terrible pull. Oog. Alright, let's go. We got Soul Sword, Bright Burst, Mischievous Mirai, Frisky Hunter, Soul Harvest, Hunter's Machete, Megatusk, Frozen Fortress, Shadow's Call, Vaults of Helia, and we've got a Vandal Soldier, Maduli the Gatekeeper, terrible card, because he's 7 for 2, or 7 and 1, he's 6 might, and he says, I can't be readied for 1 recycle, move me to an occupied enemy battlefield if my might is greater than the total might of enemy units there. It's terrible.
Yeah, that seems bad.
I don't know what he is either.
And also he's over, like, he's 7 for 6.
Yeah, he's
And he sucks.
He's understated. His effect is bad. This card is terrible. And then we've got Trixie Tentacles. Card is interesting. Move any number of enemy units with the same controller and a total 8 might or less to a single location. So this is Charm, but it can hit a bunch of things. Potentially. And yeah, Artemis. I've never actually read his effect. What the fuck? That's so ass. He's terrible. Like meme levels of terrible. Right. Now, once more into the Vendetta packs. Right, that was a pretty decent pull. Push my trash down because those packs are filling it up. Alright, we got the old Poro. I'm not about him. Questionable Tome. Blade Twirler. Jagged Cutlass. Shadowblade Lurker. Discipline of Shen. Disciple of Shen. That thing. Fretful Feline. This card I do think Alyssa would like, actually. Look at that guy. Yeah, Fretful Feline. Shadow Temple. I actually don't think I've seen this battlefield. Oh no, never mind. That's the Burn battlefield. I have seen that. Shadow Fiend. Sacred Protector. Alright, so here we go. We've got Eclipse Dragon in slot 1. Me when redacted at work. Alright, so this is a rare in slot 1. That means we have something here. We've got Eclipse Dragon, Arak General, and Bottled Constellation. Hilarious. This card is bad. Pretty, but it's bad. So it says, at the start of your main phase, you may kill 3 other friendly units and or gear to score 1 point. So it's a 10 cost with 2 recycle.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna allow that. I'm pretty sure Automat was correct on that one, but I'm gonna allow it.
Congratulations on your first time getting automodded, Phantasma. For the astral butt plug. Lamau.
All right. Last pack magic for Ox.
I think
You just opened a Vendetta, right?
Yeah, but I still have 3 Vendetta packs.
Do you have?
So I think that was my...
You were always going to have an extra Vendetta.
Yeah. But I think
Go ahead.
We got, like, off track somewhere. Because I think it should have been...
I think you were just always going to have extra Vendettas.
Okay.
But continue.
Well, I was just going to say, then I think you can go ahead and go with yours, and I'll close out.
This is my last one, so
with a bunch.
Go ahead with another Vendetta.
Vendetta packs.
The TikTok paramedic is shaking his head no at all. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, T-Mouse. I needed that.
Oh, I did not see Artemis's comment, actually. With no flared base, it's getting lost in there forever.
I would feel bad banning the artist, but not too bad.
I believe when it's used, it opens a portal to the void.
Oh my ass, the void. Because of all the horrible... No. Artifice, no.
Hysterical. Ugh. Anyway, did you want to open one, Ox, or should I open one of the 3 Vendetta?
I would like you to open a Vendetta.
Okay, I will open a Vendetta, because that means we have 2 Vendettas left. So let's go. Welcome to Eve's stream, where we have cursed conversations every so often. Questionable tome. Oasis Raider, Handhammer, Keeper of Law, Guttural Roar, Spiderlings, we're doing it. We're getting to 39 spiders. Disciple of Shen, Hatched Porobot, Dame the Despoiler, Consuming Curse. Look, Shiny Spiderling.
Okay, Eve. If you were going to play this 39 Spiderling deck, which legend and which champion?
I kind of think I agree with Zoe's thinking and making it Vex.
Okay.
Because the Vex legend is just like giga ridiculous. The Vex champion unit combined with the spiders, because the problem is you can't have a 39 spider deck because your chosen champion has to be your chosen champion. And so if you do a Vex, you stun every unit that the enemy plays that turn. It just makes it way harder for them to come in and kill your spiders if they don't have a way to get rid of the Vex. It's quite ridiculous. So we've got, a shiny spiderling. That's fun. Now we need to create the 39 shiny spider deck. That's much harder to do.
The Vex is just too depressed to care that the deck is full of spiders, and that's why it works.
Pretty much. Hextech Disc, and a Kennen Legend. The spider, probably the best thing there. I will actually sleeve the spider because it's funny.
All right. Last pack magic for Ox. Hopefully.
Let's go. I believe this is where the Baron is.
I doubt that. All right. A towering pyrophant.
Yeah.
Pyrophant.
I think it's a parrot elephant.
A Would You Apprentice. Moonlight Affliction. Revna the Lorekeeper. Soul Harvest. Another Demacian Diplomat. Isolate.
Silly isolate.
Battlefield is amateur recital, so I also get the Vex battlefields.
Let's go. Now you can probably actually see Shadow.
Oh, I see. Undying Loyalty. Sprite Fountain.
That card's
Shiny
pretty good.
No, not shiny.
Oh, then that means this is a good pack.
A Kha'Zix Legend. Undying Legion. And a Gutter Palace.
Gutter Palace.
That's where everybody in chat needs to get their minds out of.
Let's go. We live in the Gutter Palace. I should have made that our stream title. Live from the Gutter Palace.
Which one do we care about? Do we care about any of them?
We sleeve the Gutter Palace just because it's an epic. It's not worth anything, but it is an epic. Gutter Palace is a very funny card.
At the start of your beginning phase, if you have exactly 4 cards in hand and exactly 4 units on battlefields, you win the game.
Yep. Gutter Palace is an epic artifice. I don't even know that it's worth replacing any of our things with Gutter Palace, but...
We can replace my pile of cards with the Gutter
Palace.
I
guess we can, yeah, it'll fit in the last slot there.
So remind everyone, get your minds out of there.
I love not reading the cards. I love that you would look at the full art of Gutter Palace and not realize that it's an epic artifice. All right, here we go. The final streak of cards. Vendetta. Ooh, perfect pull on that one. So we're still looking for alt arts from Vendetta. Field Musicians, Otterpuss, Bakai Sandspinner, Serene Aesthetic, Ask Mother, Solari Sunhawk, Repair Specialist, Wind and Ghosts, Protective Sands, Doom Raider Barbara. All right, here we go. This is going to be a good pack because we have Forgotten Relic. That's a rare. Susan, Curator of the Sands. And...
I am Sand Curator of the Sands.
Shen,
sand cards.
Leader of the Kinku Order. So this is one of our alt arts. Not alt art Shen. Not really an alt art I wanted. I already have that card. Also,
you already have alt art Shen or just Shen?
I already have alt art Shen.
I see.
Which is very funny. All right. Get in the sleeve, buddy. Now, here is my final Unleashed pack. Not gonna lie, Shen, I know it's your set, but I forgot you were here. Tragic for Shen. All right, I'll take nice and... Nope, terrible. Garbage pull. This is going to be Baron, yes. Even though this was probably like the worst pack open. Right, we've got Ruined Rex, Inferna, Wuju Apprentice, Sprite Burst, Concentrate, Crescent Guardian, Ultra Soft Poro, Star Spring, Mage Seeker Investigator, Chakram Dancer. Oh no, Shiny Moonlight Affliction. I got a Blood Rose. And our last card is Blighted Battle Axe, My Beloved. I love Blighted Battle Axe. It is a very silly card. It just says, give my unit +4, and at the end of the turn, if I didn't conquer this turn, unattach this and deal 4 damage to me.
I see.
So it's one of the most mites you can get out of an equipment, but it threatens to blow up in your face if you don't conquer with it. So it's bad, except that it's funny.
How much might does it have?
It's +4. Well, friends, we did not hit a Vex over number or the Ultimate Baron. Unfortunately, Unleashed was not our winner, but surely we'll get another good thing out of this last Vendetta pack, right? Because so far, we have 1 overnumber Swain, 1 Altart Rune, and 1 Alt Shen, but no other Altarts for Vendetta. Theoretically, you get 2 Altarts, and we haven't seen it, so let's see if this is our other Altart, or if we whiffed. You should stop wishing that on us, Phantasma, not the other Altart Kaisa.
Please no.
Alright. I'm hoping for the Sona. Perhaps we can actually do it. No, I know with my luck I'm never going to open one of those things. I'm going to have to buy those. Tragic for me. Alright. Dredge up. Ruthless Strike. Affectionate Poro. Plateworm Egg. Shadowblade Lurker. Soul Spinner. Guttural Roar. Yeah, we could take an Ari. Would love that too. Key Barrier. Hail Cloaked Matriarch. Kinku Temple. Tiny Tools of Empire. Hextech Formula. And Kennen. So we did not get 2 Altarts in our box. But we got an overnumber. So, like, are we big complainers? Not really. But we did not get the Sona. Tragic for us.
Okay. What's my best card?
Best card is probably the orange Rengar. Both in like how good it is in the game and also how expensive it is.
So this box didn't really pay for itself, did it?
I would say no.
Damn.
It
I'm bad at
might
this.
if you value out all the cards, but unlikely. Quay is a very good card. It's a very playable box, but it is not a very high value, like, collector box. Our Vendetta box did pay for itself. Mostly off the back of this nearly $100 card. So otherwise, these are not worth very much here. The Heron's worth a little. This is probably not worth a lot. This is actually kind of worth decent. So actually, all the rest of our cards are pretty low value. We're just really top-end carried by getting another overnumber Swain. So we got carried. Yeah, it happens, Ox. Unfortunate. I'm sorry Riot did not recognize your greatness and give you the best box. Really a failing on their part.
Where's John? We'll make him answer for this.
Yeah. Not John catching strays. But anyway, yeah, we got another Swain. How silly is that, friends? This is really the duplicate set for me. And I don't know what's up with that.
Thank you, T-Mouse. This is why I appreciate you.
Then we got our Lux, and we got our Ambessa. I really also, yeah, I agree, Artemis. I can't believe the Swain was hanging out on top. That was so funny. The first pack magic. Anyway, these I'm all really happy to have gotten here. These 4 cards, great. I'll actually like basically play all of these. I will make an Ambessa deck. These are all good.
Are you going to play Infinite Lux?
I don't know. I can. I just don't know that I really want to.
I don't want you to like make it a practice. I just want you to do it once.
Okay. I can put the final pieces together and then run an Infinite Lux just for the funsies. I'll just sit there for like the first 3 turns of the free-for-all. Hello, friends. I'm vibing. Don't
Okay,
think
at
about
least
it.
I walked away with 2 gay icons.
You did. Now we have 2 Swains. Hysterical. These, like I said, I will probably attempt to take them to the Frankensons and see what I can get or trade for them. Well, 3 gay icons.
Are you going to take... You could try taking them to the Myrrh.
The what?
The Myrrh.
What is the myrrh?
It's what goes with frankincense.
Oh, God. Wow. Oh, that was awful.
I know. I'm not sorry.
I see, Phantasma. Nidalee is also a lesbian. That is correct. The cat form Nidalee. Anyway, we shuffle the Swains. Hysterical. I'll have to ask if any of my friends need a Swain before I go pawn off the Swains. For anyone who's collecting the connecting arts. But yeah. Well, we have successfully opened our stuff. How very exciting. Ox, you are off to a very interesting start of collecting playable Riftbound cards. I am curious if in your shiny pile you could fish out all the legends you got, and we could see what decks you could actually try to make.
Okay. Let's see. I got the Kha'Zix.
Hmm.
I got the Ivern. Master Yi, and LeBlanc.
Okay. So that was pretty legend light, actually. You didn't...
Because you got the double legend.
I did get the double legend pack. Let me look what legends I got. Curiosity. I got Rengar, Lilia, Yi, Ivern, Vex. Hi. I got many legends. I got
Well, see,
6.
I have both the Master Yi Legend and the Champion unit.
I
So
got so
I can
many.
play this.
Yeah, there we go.
Phantasma. We're used to great boxes here.
Not wrong. Some of the boxes have been like relatively pop-off boxes. But yeah, we'll have to see sometime, Mox, if you want to try to look at those cards and make like the pre-rift, the sealed style decks to try to play a game with what we opened.
I'm gonna go to the game store at a Rift Round event and see how excited the guys get to help me build a deck.
Ah, I think they would.
Do you think, like, with all the cards I open, I could make a playable deck without, like, not necessarily
Ooh.
a good deck, but something I could at least play in theory?
So you would have to look if you got matching legends, and so like the bare minimum requirement is you need to have gotten a champion unit and a legend that match.
I
So you
do
got a
have those.
Yi.
I got the Yi. I got um I have several champion units. I have the Shadow.
But
I have
that's Vex's signature unit. It's not actually. Oh,
oh,
you
that's
do
not a
have a
champion. It doesn't say
Vex,
champion.
but you didn't get a Vex legend. You would have
I
needed to get
didn't.
either an Ivern, a Kha'Zix, a Yi, a Vi, or a LeBlanc unit.
Well, I did get most of those. I got the Ivern Legend. I got
Yeah.
the Kha'Zix Legend.
Yeah. But you need their champions to
Oh,
go with them to make a
okay.
playable deck. So the Yi you definitely got. I didn't see if you got a LeBlanc at any point.
Are all the champion units shiny?
Yes, they'll all be shiny, so we can go through quickly and
Okay.
see.
I got a Vex champion.
Don't worry, a Vex legend is
Um,
point is 7 cents. Okay, yeah. You can make a Vex deck
nice.
for pretty cheap.
I got a Pike champion.
Yeah.
I got. That's all my champions.
So yeah, the only one that you got that's truly like playable out of this box is the box would have contained playable Vex because I got the Vex legend.
At least he is green, and I kind of know how to play a green deck.
Yeah, let me see with mine. Oh, see, I opened the Rengar, so combined with your orange Rengar, that's a really playable deck.
Okay.
We neither of us, I think, got a Vi. I don't think we got an Ivern. You got the Yi. Oh, we got a Lilia, so I could make a Lilia. Let me see if I got any other champion units. I got a Yi. I got the
Playable,
LeBlanc.
apparently. Close to playable. That was
Got the
fantastic.
Lilia. So actually, Ox, with the deck, so if we had the whole box, we got a lot of actual playable legends. If we count the whole box as the set here. Because for your LeBlanc legend, I got the unit. For your Rengar unit, I got the legend. For my Lilia unit, I got the Lilia, or the legend and the unit. And then for this Yi, I also got a Yi. And actually, for the Rengar, we got both Rengars. So we do actually have, from this box, very playable legends. It's just that because of the division of cards, you got some of them and I got some of them.
Which I suppose is to be expected.
Yeah.
I gave you half of the packs. You ended up with half of the cards.
Yeah. And so if we wanted to count the whole thing and say we could play basically from all the box stuff. But if in a sealed environment, your legend and your champion don't have to match, and that's what makes it playable. So you could run, like, as long as the colors are kind of the same, you could actually run the Master Yi legend with the Rengar champion. Or you could run the LeBlanc legend with the Diana champion. So for sealed, you do have a playable deck. But not for constructed, the only one you have is the Master Yi.
If you have iron, then a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the brush.
Silly Ivern and those birds. I would love to one day see somebody do what's called a progression series for Riftbound, which is basically each player opens one box of the, so you open the sets in order, so you'll both start with one origin box. You both open the origins box, and then you just make a deck out of whatever you got out of origins, and then you play a game against each other. And then the next time you get a Spirit Forged box, you open the Spirit Forged, you see what you get, and then you can add that to your origins cards. And you just slowly make a deck by adding one more box of each set as it goes.
That's what the sealed collectors are secretly preparing to do.
That is actually what the sealed collectors are preparing to do. They're preparing to price gouge any content creator that later wants to do a progression series. It's very silly.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
tired.
Yeah, it is late for you. We're going to wrap up the card game segment of this stream. I will still play our one customary game of League of Legends, or we call it. But thank you for being on, Ox. Thank you for providing the Unleashed packs. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm disappointed that we didn't get to split a Baron.
The Ultimate Baron.
But I am more disappointed we didn't get you the Vex.
Yeah. It's hard. Remember, kids, gambling doesn't pay, except when it does, but like...
It so consistently pays.
It so consistently pays, because we did get another Swain, so... We're doing something.
Thank you, Phantasma.
And yeah, thanks, Phantasma. Thanks, everybody, for jumping into the card game section. We will now switch to League. Ox, thank you. Is there anything last thing you'd like to say?
If anyone wants to hang out with me and Eve, exclamation point Discord.
Let's go. There's our community Discord where we do things. It's a fun place. You can get stream alerts there. You can see all my horrible shit posting. We have a French toast posting channel. It's very fun.
We do. You can post food in there that is not French toast, but it is the French toast posting channel because for a while we were posting a lot of French toast.
Yeah. You can keep up with my card game antics and shenanigans. And yeah.
You can also learn that TCG stands for the card game.
Yeah, TCG does in fact stand for the card game. It's very fun. Yeah, so now we'll go ahead and switch on over. So thanks, Ox. We'll say goodbye to you.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, now I will click the League of Legends button while I try to mess around here with our setup. Dun dun dun. Okay. So I'll close this. Hold on, friends. I gotta click a lot of buttons. I gotta change some tabs. I gotta do some things. I'd love to say a big thank you once again to friend of the stream, Ox, and our amazing mod. I'm gonna go grab dinner, but I'll lurk. Thanks, Phantasma. Have a good dinner. We're gonna play our one game of League of Legends. Return in chat. Hi, Ox. Alright, I'm gonna click the League of Legends button. I will go ahead and edit our category. I need to do that. And then I need to restore my desk to like functional status because it's currently not. It's all fucked up for pack opening. Let's go here. Let's go here. Whoops, I need to turn off the nice connected. Gonna move my camera setup. Beep. All right. Bear with me, friends. 1 second. Because my keyboard's in a hilariously fucked up place. Right, category correct now. Just in time to league those legends, yeah! Okay, and then I do have to take off my nice bracelet, because it will sit in the keyboard in a way that is not the most comfortable. Oh. Neat, neat. Phone is so warm. My phone is not, actually. But I believe it. Ox. Your phone was doing something more complex than my phone, I think. Alright. Let's find some stuff. My wrist support items back. And let's get into a game of League of Legends. Let's go. Ox, would you like to see a game of ARAM Mayhem Classic-ish? I don't think you got to see the last one we played. But would you like to see one of those? Sure. It's basically just going to be, would you like to see what classic graphics look like for League of Legends? In this, the most accursed mode. Oh, we rolled terrible here. think we take Garen, Snowball. We could take Tryndamere here.
This'll be a slaughter.
Pick our oldest Tryndamere skin. So we can look as Tryndamere as possible. Look at how terrible I look. I want you to play one actual game of League Classic someday. Okay. We could do that next time, Ox. Look at that. I look awful. Everyone else picked like new skins, and I'm like, no, I want to pick the worst old thing I can find. Tryndamere and that helmet he never wears, yeah. I'm on theme. The Vhagar is also on theme. But also the worst name I've ever read, I think. Alright, let's reroll this one. Reroll. New panel in the back. You may purchase a limited amount of black cleavers. On purchase, increase the new black cleaver stats based on how many you already have. Interesting. What do black cleavers do in this mode? I don't think I want that. All these are bad for me. Okay, let's go for... Ooh, all our old items.
Minions have spawned.
Follow my blade.
Alright, we're gonna farm a little. We're gonna do Tryndamere things, which include but are not limited to spinning. Spinning. Also, spinning. We have spun. And out we go again. Spin. We're almost back to the battle, friends. Oh my god, spinning. How original of me. Uh-oh. Okay, this looks way more legible than those YouTube videos you showed us of old League. Yeah. Probably.
An enemy has been slain.
As you wish.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm spinning like a ballerina. TikTok. If that is a TikTok, I do not know it, Ox. Obviously.
Ally has been slain.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
I am your worst nightmare.
Alright, I have my ultimate. Kind of function more now.
As you wish.
We spin away. Thing about Tryndamere is actually his classic kit is basically his modern kit. They've not changed like anything about this guy since these days. Right, doing something.
Double kill.
This is bad. This is bad.
Unstoppable.
These are all pretty bad.
An ally has been slain.
This is playable. Let's go.
Follow my blade.
Spin! Mystic Punch is actually pretty good for us. On hits, reduce the cooldown of your abilities by 1.25 seconds. That's all our abilities. We really want our ultimate to be up as much as possible. Bonk! Initiate Teemo dodging. Let's go, teammates. We really failed to initiate swing dodging. Yeah. Hey, we got him.
An ally has been slain.
One day I'll have completed items and then I'll be good. That day is not quite yet, but there's one item. Alright, we'll go for Phantom Dancer as our next item.
An ally has been slain.
Isn't your ult normally 60-second cooldown? So my ult is 120 seconds.
Follow my blade.
And then the Mystic Punch will just let me, like, lower the cooldown a bunch every time I attack something. So the more attack speed I get, the more I will have my ultimate up, which should just be good for me here.
This'll be a slaughter.
Ow. We'll eventually maybe do something into this team. Hard, they have a blind and a polymorph, which is bad for us. So we're really gonna need
Shut down.
like a lot to become very useful here.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
So, like, one day we will be useful.
This'll be a slaughter.
Ouch. This one's pretty good for us, actually. So we just want 15% AD. We'll take that.
I am your
An ally has been slain.
One day we'll have items.
An enemy has been slain.
That day is soon. Alright. Next piece of our items. Mayhem is weird, but classic Mayhem is definitely something interesting. Classic graphics do be pretty goofy.
An ally has been slain.
We're scaling though. One day. That guy does a lot of healing. One of these does the... Do we have an anti-heal item? Yeah, there it is. Executioner's Calling. We will purchase that after we get this thing.
This'll
There we
be a
go.
Enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Alright. Well, we've killed the thing.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been
into
slain.
battle.
Double kill.
Alright. We're here. All right.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been
I'll take
slain.
this one, I guess. All right, we got that now. We are starting to get some decent stats.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Again, our champion scales, but like this is a really rough matchup for us.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Right, we're starting to kinda do something as a team here. Mostly our Cassida is starting to really do a thing.
Follow my blade.
Has been slain.
Those are Rammus, actually. We are really starting to come online.
I am your worst nightmare.
Has been slain.
See, we basically don't have anything we can do about that, but we just kind of like sit there and chase the Teemo, and then somebody on our team catches him, but it's not us. But he has to spend most of his time running from us. We now have most of a build, so like we're really getting somewhere now.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double
As you
kill.
wish.
Aced.
All of my team is dead now, so this is gonna suck. I don't think I can defend this.
I am your worst nightmare.
So I think I just have to let the inhibitor go here.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Defend at the Nexus. That's the best I could do. My team was dead for too long. Unfortunate. Death timer's quite long in old League of Legends.
Defeat.
And we tried. Getting Tryndamere into Teemo Lulu, basically unplayable. So there really wasn't a whole lot that we were ever going to accomplish in that game. Incredibly unplayable for us. But yeah, the shiny gem nexus. So yeah, classic is interesting. I don't think it's very good. It exists. I do think there's a reason we moved away from what classic was like. But I will one day play a game of classic Summoner's Rift Docs, just so you can see it. We'll play Sona. Sona is another champion who is... She has been changed, but she's decently unchanged. So you'll actually see, like, that there's a similarity. Old League was gone by 2016. I believe so. Let me look again really quick. When did they do the map update? When was the old map update? Yeah, okay, so it was for season 2015, Ox. So yes, Old League was gone by 2016. It was gone in 2015. How'd the game go? We lost Phantasma. We did a Mayhem Classic, and we rolled Tryndamere into Teemo Lulu. So, like, we didn't get to play the game. It was really quite unfortunate for us. We basically did not get to play. But there is a chance I was exposed to Old League. Really? Where, Ox? Or I guess... Yeah, how? Anyway, go ahead and close off the client now. We are gonna go ahead and get ready to pack it up. I'm curious what Ox will tell us. But otherwise, we are pretty much done for the evening, friends. Set our category back to the mince craft. Get up the Minecraft. When my teammates at work in college would watch League on Twitch instead of working. Gotcha. Minecraft or Mince Raft, no Mince Craft. Yeah, Minecraft, Mince Raft. Let's go. Minecraft's launching. We'll go over to the Minecraft screen. Yeah, so thanks again, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on our Vendetta pack opening, coupled with Unleash. Let's thank our, once again, guest star, Ox, for being awesome. And yeah, thank you to everyone for being here. So, I will see you all on Wednesday, theoretically, barring anything. And thanks for being here, Team-Ass. Thanks for the stream. Hope you have a great night. Yeah, I hope you have a great night, too. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know if we'll be playing just Minecraft to chill out, or if we will continue our Halo journey. I think we'll probably do Minecraft. Have a chill Minecraft Wednesday. And then we'll get back to Halo next week, since we already had one surprise event stream. But yeah, so like I said, thanks everybody. I will see you all next time. Hope you have a good night. Goodbye! Goodbye!